watched him. He ran a 4.4.
This can't last for 17 games, right? Like he's just moving through crowds of extra large people. Like,
well, if they're only going to,
it didn't look like he was running that fast when he caught that end around. But then, like he
bullshit!
That gap so quick.
I was like, close at 30 yards. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, 30 yards is going boom.
When they showed him from the side angle, it was like, oh, he's like blowing by everybody.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Everybody was gone. I was like, oh shit, this thing is out of there. Dog, you know what's crazy? The fucking Bills like traded with them so they could pick him
to get Keon Coleman. Man, Keon Coleman got to be the greatest receiver of all time.
Honestly, though, that if you think about it, that might have been the right move for both of them. Like, because maybe the Bills need more of a Keon Coleman and less of a Worthy. Because they don't have like a primary pass catcher like designated besides maybe a tight end up there. So
you definitely got a point there. But honestly, if you're the Bills, you can't let them get Xavier Worthy with your pick.
What am I do?
They traded with him before, and then that's how they got Patrick Mahomes, right?
Yes. I feel like every time the Bills trade with them, they do something to make them immediately regret it.
What if Xavier Worthy?
Who, the Bills or the Chiefs?
The Chiefs just good at doing that kind of stuff. Like maybe there's just nothing you can do about it.
If I trade with you and you get something like that from us, I'm never trading with you again.
It can't happen twice.
Yeah, no. If we trade with the Chiefs, it's like, who are you going to draft with our pick, nigga? Who are you taking? If you say the fastest nigga ever, no, we're not letting Patrick Mahomes get him. No.
I wonder if the Patriots are feeling that way about like the potential trade the Giants are trying to do to come up and get Drake May. Remember from Hard Knocks? Because they were going to have to offer the boat. I might have done it because like it's not like the Giants are going to be good even if they get him. It's like.
Yeah, they still wouldn't have no receivers if they got Drake May.
No, you probably end up in the situation the Bears were in to let him get Caleb Williams. Not there's another one of those walking through the door. There's some good quarterbacks coming out. We talk about that, but it just seems like maybe that he might have been one of them ones.
Bro, getting a generational like quarterback with the number one pick from another team.
This hurts. That needs a quarterback.
Well, they might like Bryce might be straight, but it just looks bad because it's. Like,
I'm starting to get optimistic about him, but yeah, no, it's what's been put down so far is not good.
Yeah,
you said you're starting to get optimistic about him. You saw some camp tape or something?
The talk is just so negative, and like this is probably the wrong way of thinking. It's how come I'm not a GM, but I just feel like when he's been like that guy, like basically his whole life through football on the field with a lot of these same dudes he's out here against in the NFL now, like eventually it'll come together. Like there was nothing good about that Panthers team last year. So
it was awful.
Yeah.
I definitely like once there's everybody so low on somebody, it's like, okay, it can't be this bad.
Yeah. He knows how to
play Lance, but
I forgot what I was watching the other day, but it was like following like Josh Rosen around for a second. And it's the same thing. It's like I ain't even trying to dig at Tyrell, nothing like that. But obviously, like he was terrible in the league, but he had to be that dude for like multiple years prior to that. Like through some level of football, at some appearance in front of people who mattered, he was playing good quarterback. So I mean, we saw Bryce Young do it on bigger stages.
I was a Josh Rosen guy. I thought he was gonna be nice too. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought if Jared Goff could do it, Josh Rosen could surely do it.
I didn't even think Jared Goff could really do it till last year.
I didn't, well, yeah, that makes sense.
I know you're gonna say you got them to the Super Bowl, like whatever. They scored 3 points in that Super Bowl. I don't want to hear nothing.
They did. That Super Bowl year, he looked much better than he did earlier in his career.
Yeah, Todd Gurley with good knees.
Hey, a lot of guys have good players and are still good.
Healthy Robert Woods was a player. Him and Cooper Kupp used to be the same nigga. One was black and one was white.
That's facts.
That's facts.
People forget, man. Shout out Robert Woods.
Shout out him. He disappeared, boy.
No, he's on the he's in the league now. He's either on the Titans or the Texans. I can't remember.
He was on the Titans last year, and
so was
2 years ago.
Jordan Matthews is also in the league. What's that mean?
Holy fuck! What a man! Receiver from Vanderbilt.
The tight end, sir. Now you're tight end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Who's he on a?
He's a tight end for the Panthers. Bryce Young. It's the safety blanket.
Hey, what was that big receiver? Was it Devin Funchess from Michigan?
Hey, he plays pro basketball now.
For real? Like deadass?
Is he playing the Big Three? Yeah. Where's he play?
He plays in South America. I think so.
Okay, I feel like I remember seeing.
That's fire.
Pro ball somewhere. Yeah, he was fucking nice at Michigan. I thought he was about to be. He was decent on Madden. So I thought he was about to do more in Carolina than he actually did, for sure.
Yeah, they had him on Raw Room, and like he was talking about basketball, and they were like, "Yo, you really serious?" Like, no, he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm dead knife." Like, I'm about to start pursuing that.
I gotta look him up on YouTube. I want to see him hoop.
Dog, Isaiah Likely's just pancaking niggas in the blocking game. Mark Andrews might get cut before this year's over.
Yeah, right.
Goodness gracious.
They gonna make sure Lamar got everything he need. Look at that ball. My goodness, just threw it away, but must be nice. Look at these teams with quarterbacks. I hate it.
When I seen him throw that ball.
Oh, I'm telling you. Episode 165, we back. No intro, but intro. We can hit the button, but
hit it.
It's one of these. I gotta start remembering. No, that's the one. There she is.
I did come in for the 808.
And just like that, our intro music is gone. The same way Concord is, if you were looking forward to that.
Ooh, I like that. I like that little segment.
Look, man. 7 days. 7 days. The ring struck it.
What happened? People were like, "Oh, the games that are go to woke get canceled like this." I didn't know they were doing anything special. I thought it was just an Overwatch clone.
So that may be unfair attribution of what happened to that game, like by putting the woke label on it. People did feel that way because I think there might have been like some like non-binary characters or something in there, but ultimately they just couldn't get anybody to play it. They had multiple betas where they had like hundreds of folks on, which is not what you want. You need thousands or tens of thousands, especially when each lobby requires 10 people. Hundreds of people is not a good time. So that was an issue. It was bad. It was very bad.
60 niggas.
Yeah, you pay for all this server space and whatnot as a large title coming out under like AAA branding. I don't know if it's a AAA studio. I don't think it is. I think they're smaller, but either way, like they couldn't get anybody interested in it, and it's like it was a hero shooter. People said the heroes didn't really feel like heroes. Like it didn't feel like they had like captivating stories. There was a lot of forced cutscenes, which is strange for a multiplayer game. And it ultimately, lasted 7 days. They said on September 6th, tomorrow, they're shutting everything down. It just came out.
I don't remember if you guys. I don't know if you guys remember that when that fucking trailer came out at Summer's Games Fest. I
do.
I hit the group chat and I was like, "Hey, this looks fire!" And then they started showing gameplay, and I was like, "Oh, it's Overwatch."
And even then, like, I don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing. I'm just surprised that the people were so sour on it. And I'm being hypocritical because I definitely didn't check it out ever.
I've only seen bad things about it since then. It lost me once I saw that it was Overwatch because I was like, "Oh, I'll play Overwatch if I want to play that."
Yeah, Overwatch is free.
Like, it is certainly free. Already on the console. Yeah, damn, that's crazy to see a game crash out like that. Like, they had to determine like pretty early, like, all right, man, if this shit got 3 days.
Well, you spend like 4 years working on this as a game dev, and like you get all your family sitting around, like, okay, we're gonna watch the launch timer go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and like you waiting 10 minutes. Like, dang, did it open for everybody? I don't really see that many people in here.
Servers must be down still.
Must be down. Let me call Jeff. He does servers. Let me see what's going on. He's like, no,
that's crazy thing too. Like, we talk a lot about like all these devs and stuff that get fired or laid off and stuff. Get fired, like, all these people get fired. We just feel bad when it happens, but for these ones, it's like, man, y'all may see.
Go ahead and get that resume together, boss.
Oh yeah, no. So somebody's definitely fired, man. That's crazy.
On your resume either.
I saw like pictures of somebody like, yo, I just bought the game physical copy. I saw that on the timeline. And I was like, damn.
I listened to Jeff Gerstmann's show, and he made sure to go out and get a physical copy because it's just like it's one of those weird things. Like it's a game that basically won't exist after.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like 5-6 years, people like, do you remember when Concord was out for a week?
Like, man, Concord was so fire, bro. They should bring that back. That's going to be a thing.
Yeah, the 3 people who played it are going
to. The physical copy is just worth like $5,000 in the future somehow.
Exactly.
It's definitely going to be worth something in the future. That's crazy. Buying that shit and you just can't even do nothing with it.
No. Yeah, live services. There's no single player as far as I understand. So.
Let me see if I can find me a copy for 10.
Are you a little worried about the Marvel hero shooter? You think the Marvel branding will probably carry it and give people
I think Marvel's going to carry that.
Okay. Yeah. I just wonder, like, if it's a thing of like people don't want more of these, but the Marvel branding is like a big X factor. No pun intended.
Because like even if you're like not into those style of games, just the superhero shit alone and like the Marvel and like the characters they've shown, and it's free to play and all the heroes are available to play day one.
That's big.
Yeah,
so a bit harder to fail.
I'm gonna check it out.
Regardless. That also sounds like something that people will check out and just not continue playing. Like it might not get taken down in a week, but if it's free, people play it for a week, maybe a month, and then just kind of fall off it. Like a lot of these, I feel like a lot of these live service games end up being the same thing. Like nothing's captivating enough to be different or like cool enough to keep people entertained for more than a month or two.
Yeah.
I didn't think Apex would be as big as it got. Apex.
Yeah. Still rolling.
Yeah. There's room for a couple for sure, but everybody can't survive.
Like where are the people who are playing shooters nowadays? I mean, I think Overwatch is still doing well, but like obviously Call of Duty, that's
Call of Duty's next month, right?
Call of Duty still got people. I know
Valorant, Halo's like lost interest. Okay, Valorant, people like more the competitive side, I guess.
Yeah, Apex is still big competitive wise.
Yeah. Fortnite's the biggest thing on earth.
That is true. Yeah. Until Grand Theft Auto 6 come out.
Doom Quest today, before we got on here. I got that new Doom suit. That shit is fire.
I saw somebody they got their clips posted on the Reddit, but it was like the most embarrassing Doom gameplay. Like somebody, I guess you can get Doom on the map, like get his powers or something like that.
Yeah, the little Doom gauntlets.
So they had him in like the full outfit, but I think they didn't know what to do with it. So they was hiding under a bridge for like legit 3 minutes. Then got out and got into a fight and just got whooped like bad.
No, they got the most OP shit on there is a cap shield because you can block with it, you can like charge with it and destroy like. You can hit people and destroy like buildings and shit with it.
Is the Cybertruck still there? My fault.
Yeah, the Cybertruck is on there. But you could throw the shield, and if there's two enemies, it'll ricochet between both of them, and that shit does 50 damage every time. And you could just throw that.
Yo, does it always come back to you?
It keeps coming back.
if there's some sort of thing that wears down,
no, you just gotta wait for it to come back to you.
That's absurd.
It's OP.
Can you snipe with it?
It's got pretty good range, bro, for a shield. It's like, God damn, this is bullshit.
Really, all you got to do, like, you don't even got to snipe. You just got to get the ambush. Let him get him one because it's a guaranteed hit. It's not going to miss, right?
Oh yeah, no, it can miss, but you got to like try to miss.
Okay, so basically a guaranteed hit. While it's going out, can you switch weapons?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so switch to the shotgun, get on top of him, bah bah bah.
Yeah, now that's the play. Me and Mike was ready. Like he shoot niggas, I throw the shield, and then you got to be like that today. That shit is ridiculous. That and what else did they put on? They put that on there because they put some new items. They put
stuff.
They got the War Machine. That shit is bullshit. It shoots like machine gun, like light ammo, and it shoots rockets. It's fucking annoying. And they got Black Panthers like claws on there, and you could charge them up. That shit is bullshit. It's hella fast.
The claws weren't that nice.
I got my ass whooped today with them a couple times. I started picking them up, and I think that's it. But nah, like this Marvel season is dope. They did their thing with this one.
I definitely gotta check it out. I ain't played, man.
Yeah. R.I.P. Concord, man.
R.I.P. Hope everybody finds a soft landing spot somewhere.
Shout out to everybody that bought that physical copy. You got a collector's item.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it comes in threes, man.
Yeah.
Concord, Rich Homie Quan, Fat Man Scoop.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see him go. Two of them more than one, but hey, that Fat Man Scoop one caught me by surprise when that happened.
It was obviously random.
Most of the celebrity deaths catch you by surprise, but
his age.
Like, he don't seem that old. And they're like, 52. You don't think about Fat Man Scoop, but you might find yourself yelling Fat Man Scoop's lyrics in your head randomly. I always in my head for years have had, all the chicken heads, be quiet.
If you got $100 bill, put your hands up. $50 bill, put your hands up.
Be broke as fuck yelling that shit.
Be broke as hell.
Yeah, I got $12 in my checking account.
I don't know how I got in here. I hope the bartender don't ask to try to get my card.
I'm reporting all these drinks as fraud, nigga.
Yeah. Legendary ad libber. You might be the GOAT ad libber. So.
Somebody had a slice on my credit card. That was not me.
Somebody tried to get me like months ago. They was at like Publix. I was like, yeah, we got these like $100 charges from Publix because I was trying to get gas and I couldn't get gas. My car was getting denied. I'm like, I got money in my checking account. I called my bank and it was like, I'm like, excuse me,
you at a
ma'am.
Publix in North Carolina?
We don't have no Publix in Washington. So okay, well, we're gonna send you these emails and then just go through this stuff and we got it figured out.
Yeah, the worst part's always you gotta fucking get a new card.
Yeah, man. And then it's like I figured it out like after work. So it's like I gotta do it the next day. There's like, damn, I gotta do it on my next day off. It's like, damn, mom, I gotta go to my mom's house, get $30 real quick so I get some gas. So I don't got no fucking cash on me.
Nah, not begging is crazy.
Yeah, shut up, nigga. It ain't begging. It's asking
home,
for
got the 20 yards I need.
Begging.
Salute.
But yeah,
this game is some bullshit. The Chiefs are getting some crazy home cooking this game. This is impressive.
Oh, I've been seeing Juwan Taylor jumping on skies like a motherfucker.
Bro, he's been
Shout out to
8
my
feet
nigga.
back. I don't like this at all.
Roger Goodell said you didn't see anything, sir.
Nah, that's
Roger
a fact.
Goodell.
Just wait until tomorrow. You gonna see something.
Oh my god, I can't believe they're going through with this shit tomorrow. I mean, I guess nothing bad really can happen if it hasn't happened already. I would assume.
No,
Unless
that's not true.
buses get hijacked on the way to the stadium or something.
You're only thinking about the players right now, but there's a lot of fans who traveled down there that aren't going to have the same security precautions taken for them to be in Sao Paulo.
I didn't even think of that. You're
Why?
right.
If you're a fan and you're not from Brazil, you're out of your rabbit. I won't say you're out of your mind going to Brazil in general, because like obviously people go there on vacation, but going there for this, where it's like people are going to be targeting this thing.
Well,
like,
you're gonna want to be outside. You're an Eagles fan. You're gonna look for the Eagles. My Eagles group on Facebook said we're meeting over here. Like, all right, bet. Like, I don't know what's over there. I just know Dranko de Popo is over here, so I'm going here to give my little Brazilian beer.
What?
They be doing that. They be doing that Mexico City game. If Jamal hit me, it was like, "Hey, you trying to go to Chargers Jaguars in Mexico City?"
Oh,
no,
fire.
No,
hey, I don't want to go to Lincoln.
Mexico City, one of the best food cities on the planet.
Oh,
I got
sure
restaurants and everybody.
I've heard. I'll take Bourdain's word for it. I'm not
RIP. But I seen somebody say that because we've all seen the clip with Darius Slay. Somebody said, "Man, he tried to get that shit off so bad. I don't want my family coming down here." It's like, nah. There's another reson why that nigga don't want his family coming down here.
He said, "I'm not leaving the hotel not one time."
Yeah, they said them niggas about to get some shit off.
But if you are leaving the hotel, hit me.
Yeah, so they about to be down there doing some tampering, real tampering. With whatever you like, whatever they got it all down there.
18 years from now, the Brazilian national football team is just amazing.
Yeah.
Unreal athletics.
Is that Jordan Love Jr. out there?
What Jordan Love Jr.?
That hell looks like someone has like the hair like what's my Aaron Jones? Someone got Aaron Jones's hairline.
That's crazy. I'll make fun of niggas' hairs and hairlines, man. I don't want that karma. Shout out to Aaron Jones, man. Live your truth, King.
He's not though. He got the big headband stretched all the way out. Salute. Y'all see this lady get
This shit's bad. I had to think about what his hairline looked for a second. Once you said the headband, I was like,
that nigga took that sombrero off.
It surprised everybody.
That nigga shit like an Iron Man helmet.
Yeah, because he be wearing like the giant shades too, and he can put those up here, and it's still not back to his hairline.
Oh my god,
it's tough. You hate to see it.
This is bad. Oh man,
you got the Stevie.
Hey, y'all see Brock? Y'all see Brock Bowers shit today?
He needs to come home. Good lord!
I know I did it. Hold on.
That nigga look like he shaved the earbuds. Like he shaved the earbud and threw it on top of his head.
Maybe he's getting hazed.
Nah,
nigga, no.
He just waiting for that 4 Hims bag to drop. That's all.
Remember that last WrestleMania when Triple H was supposed to end the streak against Undertaker? Remember how thin his hair looked?
I was at that one.
Oh, you're a real nigga. Well, yeah, look at it. Yeah, this shit looks crazy. He's about to be an amazing tight end.
I mean, I'm here to play football. And that's what all I want to do. And so, I mean, not being out there with all the guys, really just so.
That's the Vegeta.
Nigga, that ain't Vegeta. That's the motherfucker.
You're also
if he does, it's wet right now. So as long as like he dried out, it's the Vegeta.
Nigga, I can see his brain. Come on, bro.
If the U, it's be Florida.
He has so much confidence in life to do this interview like this and put his head down. His hairline, he's got a bang.
Yo, that's crazy.
He's got a singular bang.
Got a
I know he's
hairline
got a
on.
bag. It's just crazy. Also, his voice. Listen to how he how he sounds. He got like a.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here to play football, and that's all I want to do.
That's
So
a guy.
not being out there with all the guys, really. Just so.
I just want to be out there with all the guys.
It's just a dude, man.
It's really fluff.
I heard Chris Jones talk today, and I'll never take people saying he's better than Aaron Donald now.
Bro, the first time I heard him talk, I was like, wait.
Yeah,
I think Jamal might have pointed out that shit did not match.
No, whose voice really doesn't match is the goddamn your boy that still ain't signed, Mike Thomas. That voice did not match. Like when I first heard him talk, I was like, no, there's no way that's Michael Thomas.
No, it's my guy. That's crazy.
That was your guy. That was your dude,
that was your man's.
Last decade,
that
for
was,
sure.
That was your dog.
I'm
I'm surprised you didn't have a Michael Thomas jersey.
He doesn't wear jerseys, and that's the only
If
reason.
I find one at TJ Maxx, I'll send it to you.
I'll take it. I still have a Funko Pop for him in my Amazon cart.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How many
you
seasons
still got
have
in
been
your
in
cart?
there? 6, 7 seasons?
Been in there a little bit.
That's insane.
Man, I bought a lot of Funko since the two is the crazy part.
That nigga putting that in the save later for like 6 years.
There's a lot of shit that's been my save later forever.
Hey,
I'll be
they
able to
never
push
take
them
shit
out.
out unless it gets pulled from Amazon. That shit's staying there later.
No, even if they don't sell it no more, it'll still be in there. Just this item is no longer for sale.
available.
Yeah.
Like you missed out, bitch.
There's a reminder of you having indecisive. Oh, Patrick Mahomes just went up and got a
Oh,
rebound.
pick. Oh, fuck.
Who threw a pick?
Wow. No,
Pat threw one to himself.
He caught his own pass.
I need the motherfuckers to lose by 4.
Yeah, it's not about to happen, brother.
No, I mean I need the Ravens to lose by 4. I need to.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, Blake, play this video of this lady telling some just some.
No, man,
outlandish
look, they
story.
did her bad. Y'all know, like, it's your birthday. You should have some type of entitlement on your birthday. Of course, the world is going to celebrate your birthday. You're important.
I agree. Yeah,
so
I 100% agree.
And then plus, like, people just got stuff going on. So it's really like, why is your job sweating you about this kind of stuff? Like,
I think
let me be.
I think the birthday was understandable. Everything else,
no, she's in the right. I'm actually this is gonna be the first case I pick up.
Okay.
I'm a defense lawyer now, actually. So
you've never worked with this lady before, is what
I refuse to make further comments about my client until we review the evidence.
Hey, you work with a person like this, you be praying on their fucking desk.
RIPQ from World Star, man.
Yeah. Hi, Tatiana. This is Shelly from HR.
Shelly from HR.
No, I don't remember you, but what's going on?
Well, we had a discussion a couple weeks ago about your absenteeism and tardiness.
See, already, if you review my client's face, she is not familiar with this woman nor these discussions. So right now, I feel like she's being set up. Clearly,
she's also not familiar with the word absenteeism. She has no idea.
That's conjecture, Your Honor. Conjecture.
Why would you record yourself getting fired?
Conjecture.
Yeah, why? What's the point of this?
Conjecture.
Spell it.
Okay.
You know what time you have to be clocked in at work?
6 o'clock.
Boom.
Yeah.
Good employee.
6 a.m.
Okay.
So unfortunately, on 7/18, you clocked in at 6:12.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we about the business or not?
12 minutes.
Are we about the business or not? 12 minutes on an 8-hour shift? You better go holler at somebody else. Like, what are we talking
12
about?
minutes. That's longer than your break. That's longer than your break.
Where?
In the whole country, 10 minutes is the only mandatory breaks you get.
Yeah, no, you know that's not even true. There's no mandatory breaks federally.
Well, everywhere, I think most places give you 10. But yeah, I didn't even know that.
That's
illegal.
This is a side story, but that's not even. Most states do not have mandatory break periods.
Oh,
I just went over this with my coworker. Yeah, because he just came from working for a federal government job in Texas, and he thought because his federal job, they mandated 2 15s per 8-hour shift or something like that, and a 30-minute lunch. He thought that was like the baseline or something like that.
Yeah.
But most federal jobs, you have you're part of a union, even if you don't know you are.
Yeah.
And that's where like that kind of stuff comes in. It's the CBA between you and the government.
Yeah.
But on a federal level, that mandatory breaks do not exist. And in most states, they don't exist either.
I did not know that. I just thought it was like one of those things like you have to have a break.
Yep. No, it's not.
Because I know with us,
doesn't require any meal breaks. It doesn't even require to give you a lunch.
Nope.
You could be here for 8 hours. You ain't eating shit.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, the more states that tend to vote blue more often will have those type of protections in place, and then some red states may, but most of the ones do not.
I had no idea. I thought that was just like a legal thing. I thought that was like, no, motherfucker, you get a 30-minute lunch and like a little break.
Yeah,
we get 2 10s in a 30.
Yeah, North Carolina has literally none of these protections.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah, we get 2 10s in a 30.
But either way,
I get 5 10s in a 30.
We ain't gonna talk about what you be doing.
Wow. 12 minutes.
Yeah, talk to her.
Yeah, but they're waiting on you to be there, clocked in and ready to work.
Okay.
So your employment is really going to be terminated as of today, because also
Softfire
on 7/28 you clocked in at 6:21.
21 minutes.
Nah.
You be like,
all right.
She said 21 minutes. Like what?
Are we being people first here or what? Because
no, she don't get a break.
I feel like the real question should be, hey, is everything okay? Do you need assistance with anything? We know you care so much about this job, and we want to step in and help. If there's anything we can do to help you get here a little bit earlier, that's all. We're not going to fire you, though.
That's probably the conversation that they had before this conversation. She doesn't remember.
Conjecture.
Okay.
Your Honor.
What does conjecture mean?
I don't. They say it on court shows. I don't know.
Noted.
But I still work though. Like I still like. Why didn't y'all tell me that today?
You hear me?
I'm on time, bitch.
So they wanted me to call you because we had that discussion. Remember about?
And that was the day that I let my. All right, keep going.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
You clocked in at like 6:32.
That was it. Okay, so I let my cousin use my car the night before.
She be late as fuck.
He didn't bring. He overslept or something. He didn't bring it back till the morning.
He overslept or something.
I've worked for something like this though, for real. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like it is baffling when people think that their personal problems are also the problems of the job.
Fuck no, bro. And the worst is like if you work at a job where like you depend on other people being there to.
There's a shift change because
like
you can't leave until they show up.
Well, that too, but like where we work together, like at my job where it's like we are literally a team throughout the day. If you aren't here, I'm doing your work by myself.
Yeah.
Oh no, absolutely not. That's just the worst.
That sounds brutal. I guess I haven't dealt with the scenario where this could affect me like this for a long time now because people show up whenever they show up. You just do your 8 hours.
Yeah.
I could not imagine like,
bro.
I've been like in fast food restaurants where people are waiting for the next group to come in and they're late.
You
and they be mad as hell taking your order.
Hell yeah. At my job, people have to like, because I'm one of the managers there, people have to like text us like, hey, I'm running later. I got to call out. As soon as somebody calls, I'm like, fuck, that means I got to do this, that, and the third day. Oh, that means another person called out. I got to do this much more work today. Oh my God.
Let's get into the reason.
Like, I still made it though.
I still made it.
And then on 8/12, you just did a no-call, no-show.
That was my birthday. August 12th, that's my birthday. Like,
yeah, why don't you know that?
That is crazy.
Look how she's looking at the camera. She knows she sounds crazy.
She thinks she's so right.
At least that's my birthday. But I'm not working on my birthday.
I bet she's just a pleasure to
dummy.
Like just do anything with. I'm sure she's a pleasure.
I need to see her stand up and do a 360 to see if I can come up with some excuses.
What's going on here? The only way you get to act like this in life.
Yeah, I need to see her stand up.
I already told you that day off work, though.
Because I can see the vision.
I'm not.
She got the little arm in the hand tats.
Okay.
Nails did.
Yeah, no. I might be excusing these absences.
Y'all too grown for me.
Well, unfortunately, I just need you to turn your keys in.
I'll be there tomorrow because that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, what?
Is this her TikTok?
I believe so.
Like what? What?
Or it might be someone else uploaded her TikTok today.
Nah, it was hers. I watched it when it dropped on TikTok. It's her.
Okay, we sick and tired. Shout out there.
I bet you are.
Shout out to Tatiana, man. Hope you found it might be a little tough to find a new job in your current town with the fame you just garnered from that, but wish you well. Hope not too many people
she
depending
come work
on
my job.
That's harassment.
No, like on some real shit. We get people that come in late all the time. Like
okay, after what you said, I wasn't sure which way you were going.
So we start at 7:30. Dog, we have a nigga that pops up right before 8 every day. I'm like, damn, this nigga's still late. And you say something to the station manager or the supervisor, like, oh yeah, man, he'll be here, man. But the guy that comes in late, he's one of the best people, and he gets shit done.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you too. Whenever I do see the shit like that people can get away with, it do make me feel a little more entitled, empowered. Like, oh, this nigga can show up at 8 every day. Don't talk to me about being 5 minutes ever.
I can't. I've dealt with people in the past where it's like clearly our environment will let you get away with like not doing 8 or you got to leave a little bit earlier, just do it that day, and you don't necessarily make it up and stuff like that. And like that's very common in places that I've worked, but it's like I just always feel like it's going to be the one time somebody checks something and realizes that I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So
that's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
I try to stay on top of that stuff.
Go to work and go to work on fucking time, man. Stop being an asshole. I get like 1 or 2 minutes is fine, whatever. I feel like most jobs say that. Yeah. But nigga, 20, 12, 15.
The difference in one red light is like, acceptable. The difference in how long it took you to find parking on a bad morning or something like that, that's acceptable. But 10 minutes late, if you're 20 minutes late, I feel like we need to have a conversation that day.
I get it. Like sometimes like there could be some random shit. Like there'll be days when I'm going to work, a fucking semi flipped over. I'm 20 minutes late to work. But then like I'll call my job and they're like, okay, you're not the only person that's called. Like hella people from your city, they're behind you. So we'll all start pulling.
It's gotta be an act of God.
Lamar. Jeez.
What?
Let's go, Lamar. Yeah, he cooking.
This ball, I swear, I know he just won an MVP last year, but I swear his arm got even better.
Nah. Well, I knew that look great.
He hasn't been able to throw the goddamn ball all game.
Yeah. But that's a little ridiculous, man. She gotta fix something.
When I worked at REI, like we had the similar time clock to Cheney type of thing where like you had to check in this hallway before your shift or whatever, and the hallway was like on the way to the warehouse.
Yeah.
But you had an 8-minute buffer. Dang, Isaiah Likely probably broke his ribs. He going through it. Yeah, you had an 8. I think it was either 8 or like 4-minute buffer, depending on when you were supposed to start, and then like you had to hit the time clock to go out for breaks and hit it to come back in from breaks and lunch and everything like that. And I think you had like a 4-minute buffer window, and that was it. And I remember like some days like just booking it down this hallway to get punched in because there was just warehouse jobs are terrible, dude. Like there's just so many things that can get you fired.
No, that's warehouse jobs would be the only place that monitor how long your ass in the bathroom.
It's horrible. Yeah,
just go ahead and don't take a break.
Oh, what?
He's in the bathroom for 8 minutes. Like, sorry, I have to shit.
No, I'm telling you, I remember because this is right before I left to go to college. Like them talking to me in like my first annual review because I went there as a contract worker for the holidays, and so they have like a rush or whatever. And I did well enough that I was among a group of people that got picked up to be full-time employees for REI. And after my first year there, I had a review with like the lead or whatever, and she was like, "Okay, Blake, so your metrics they're a bit slow and your accuracy is bad. Like if this happens again, like unfortunately we'll have to let you go." And thankfully, before my next review could come up, I left and went to Central because I knew I was about to get canned. Like that'd have been the one time in my life I got fired. It was coming. Because it's like you get a pack order for 972 like little carabiners, and you have to go to some bin and like pull these things out and put them into another one and keep count the whole entire time.
Jesus Christ!
And like trying to do that fast and accurate at the same time is like,
it's
brutal. Yeah,
little small parts like that are goodness gracious.
Shout out the podcast, man. That's actually my daughter's been playing with this lately, but this got me through my REI job.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's a throwback.
Yeah,
does it still work? She's been playing with like listening to music on it.
It's not charged, but it does work. The screen's kind of messed up though. But there's companies out here who like will put an SSD. I'm holding up an iPod Classic for people not watching video. Who will put an SSD in this and switch the screen to OLED, and people still use them.
God damn!
Oh, wow,
that's kind of lit.
That's tough.
Yeah,
I miss those things.
Fire.
Say Flowers just missed a wide open fucking touchdown.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my god, I'm about to kill myself.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Do this on camera. Get us out of here.
Suicide is not funny.
No, it's not. Shout out Logic.
Yeah.
Flowers didn't miss nothing. Lamar missed him.
Yeah. I get fuck.
They about to cook him up.
Oh, he was so far behind him. He was so
He's
far behind
smiling
him.
like this, mother. I can't say nothing to him. Oh, we're gonna watch this last play. 4 seconds left, or 5 seconds left. Baltimore Ravens on the 10, down 7.
It's time for Mark Andrews to do something for me.
Please don't score.
How's Isaiah Likely back out there, bro? He just died.
He literally just
Where are
died.
you going? Where are you going? Oh, he's out of bounds. Force out.
Damn.
Oh, they gave it to him.
They called it a touchdown.
Oh,
Isaiah Likely might be the.
You're fucking lying.
He literally just died. There's no way. He had the Paul Pierce wheelchair and everything. That's crazy.
Hey,
What?
Isaiah Likely just broke his ribs, got carted off the field, and just caught a fucking
Diamond turf. Oh, he might be.
Oh, that front toe might could be
Only out if they got another angle.
Ooh,
He's out. No.
Let's go.
He got
that
516s
front
on.
toe is
Gang
out.
shit. Let's go.
Dog, that's the KD. Like if you were a size 12, 13.
Well, his foot was on the line for that 3-pointer.
But are they going to do the math and see if the front of it is actually touching the ground? What if that part of the cleat is like up? We don't know. They don't got turf level. Yeah, it might be above it. It's above it, bro. It broke the plane.
Nah, you can't see no green, dog.
You're not going to. You're okay.
They do got field level.
He go. No, he go. All right.
They don't got field level. Immediately shows field level.
Great throw, great catch. It's the NBC at angle. Don't look confused, man. You ain't supposed to be out here. He's like, damn.
Dog, if he caught that, he would have had 32 points, while Mark Andrews had 3.
Oh, you muted yourself from also, Luke.
My fault. I'll drink some water. But man, I need Lamar to get a ring, man.
I'd like to see it.
That would be fucking dope. I want the Jags to get a ring, but
that's
I want
crazy. People always talk about the refs cooking for Kansas City, and even though that was clear, this is not helping the narrative.
Oh, that game, they called 5 penalties on the first drive for the Ravens.
Could this be
gang shit? Give me my motherfucking money. Let's go.
50-yard run from Lamar back on one of the worst holding calls I've ever seen.
First NFL bet of the year we hit. Let's go.
Pinched his arm fat when he was trying to run away. It was like, oh, holding.
Did Kelsey get a touchdown?
No, I don't think he did shit.
Yeah, I'm not betting on no more Derrick Henry receiving props because it's clear that Hamilton or Hill is the guy they put in to catch passes at the backfield.
Yeah. They threw one pass to Derrick Henry, and he was wide open. He could
way over
think
his
about
head.
catching that bitch. Yeah.
It was only 8.5 yards I needed though, so I mean it's not really crazy. That's like one good catch on a screen or something at the flats. Like,
they likely kind of look like Future.
I mean, if you think all black people look alike, yeah, probably.
I mean, never mind. Actually,
shout out to the Chiefs and the Liberty today, man. Let's get it.
Who put the Daniel Craig story on here? What kind of movies you niggas watching?
So shout out James Bond, former James Bond. He's no longer James Bond, but he's gone on to do a new film. He's filming an upcoming Luca Guadagnino directed movie called Queer.
What?
So in this movie, as you might guess by the title, he's playing a man who has a very passionate relationship with another man, and he just wanted to let people know that filming a sex scene is not intimate. He doesn't really see it as anything like less than a scene. Or I'm trying not to say nothing. Y'all get where I'm
just
going.
Be yourself, bro.
Yeah, he's just that's what he's doing.
That's crazy.
Oh, y'all.
It's funny to hear him say that. I mean, obviously, we hear other actors say that. We also hear actors who have sex scenes in movies. They either get married, cheat on their spouses, do all kind of crazy shit. So
I just thought it was very interesting that, like, I mean, you have him coming out doing this interview. All's fine and dandy, but then at the same time, remember the top of the year, Cat Williams brought lots of attention to the dress, and it's just merely doing scenes and things in movies that, I guess, in our sphere of culture, is people view as like selling you out, basically. Like you are.
I think the circumstances are like different in how the roles are portrayed, but also different in the perception of the viewer. Because I feel like people will think no black artist can really blow up until they play the gay role. But white artists, when they do it, it's like, oh, this is a Grammy-winning performance.
Stupid, man.
Like Brokeback Mountain had one of our friends' dads watching that shit for fun.
Nah, that's
it's
crazy. Shout out my pops.
An artistic performance, which I will say, like Norbit had us watching it for fun too. So I guess the point still stands. I definitely think the perception around like what the role is. This white dudes don't be playing Joanna, man. They get to play like the spy.
That's not true. That's not true.
They do.
Miss Doubtfire.
That's one. That was like 45 years ago too.
No, Mrs. Doubtfire was always on TV, bro.
It was like, oh,
yes, it was. Yeah. I fucking hated that. That movie was
in love with Jennifer Lopez in that movie too.
What?
Wasn't Jennifer Lopez in that movie? I'm not making this up. I swear she's in that movie, bro.
She did a lot of movies. I don't know.
Nigga,
that movie came out in 1993, so I really hope J-Lo wasn't in it.
Nah, that's
you might have been. When did Anaconda come out?
I just googled it. Not
Anaconda, Selena.
Nigga, Friday wasn't even out in 93.
Bitty bum bum.
Yo, what's wrong with you, man? What's your problem today?
This movie has Harvey Fierstein in it.
Is she not in there?
Yeah.
Oh, so Jennifer Lopez ain't in that movie?
Isn't
there like a fine like Spanish bitch in that movie? Like with him that he kind of like he be hitting on?
Sally Field.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of, Sally Field.
I mean, I guess if you look at Sally Field back in the day, she had like curly hair.
Yeah,
that was spicy white back in the day. If you really think about it.
Let me look at this shit, bro. Sally Field.
That's Chick-fil-A sauce, huh?
You're about to see the whitest woman you've ever seen in your entire life.
Sally Field, Miss Doubtfire.
Is this the love interest?
Yeah.
All right, Jamal. Salute. Shout out.
Nah, fuck no. I know what I saw. Dog, I know
what I saw. Jennifer Lopez was definitely in that movie.
Dog.
Why is I typed in the next search is Mrs. Doubtfire?
Is Mrs. Doubtfire he was like a teacher, right?
Dog, this makeup is horrible. I'm going through the cast now. Hold on, we put this up. All right, let's see. Was there a sequel? No, there's not. Lisa Yakub.
Oh, Jamal. Jennifer Lopez was in the movie Jack. Another Robin Williams movie. She's a teacher and he's a kid who's like stuck in an adult's body.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Then. Yeah, okay, got it.
Different movie. It goes 96.
Okay, bet. See, I wasn't close, but
you have the same actor. You have the same actors, similar like genre.
Yeah,
you had the teacher. Okay. You had it all. I'm not sure why you've seen this movie, but
it was on TV, nigga.
Sure it was, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, we can leave Dan over.
I don't even remember Mrs. Doubtfire like that. I don't know. I was like, man, this shit look kind
Bill Cosby was in this movie.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
Oh. Shout out to
all right.
Pilliam.
Similar to us just being super respectful about the last topic. A staffer, I think is the vice president for the Washington Commanders, was saying that folks in the NFL and NFL players were not being super respectful on similar topics. And
shit off.
He was letting it be heard. Rael Intine, who has been with the organization for 4 years, made some comments to a reporter that he met on the dating app Hinge and met with her twice at a local restaurant. So I think he was just eager to say something. But he said,
let's see if I can find the video real quick.
Oh, I didn't even know there's a video.
I saw the video on the timeline today.
She got him on like a fucking wallet cam.
Yeah, she got it behind a margarita.
Sneaky, just how they did Hulk Hogan, huh?
Oh, you see that shit he was trying to get off this week on Jake Paul?
No.
He's a piece of shit, dude. He's talking about if fans can forgive Chris Benoit and what he did, then I made some mistakes in my past. Like,
he said, "I'm the worst guy in the world, but people forgive Chris Benoit." I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. Who do we?
That
know
makes his case look worse.
Nah, Chris Benoit's still that guy.
Like, dude,
I've heard plenty. I mean, people you are touching say about like he was nice in the wrestling ring, even though he was, but people are very even cautious about bringing that up.
Oh sure. Yeah,
because it gets traction like the tragedy.
It's definitely brought up as like a joke almost.
Yeah, he's looking up.
Hey, shout out! This man's a warrior for everybody. We need to start there.
Your description of the Commanders players. Over 50% of our roster, right, is either white religious, and God says, "Fuck the gays." Meet Rael Intine, the vice.
What's my man sipping on though? Like a Shirley Temple.
Commanders.
Another big chunk is very low income.
That's old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned. That comes from a community that is inherently very homophobic.
Wait a minute.
What kind of date did he think he was on where the girl was like, so describe the players on the team? And he was like, the white people are crazy racist and the black people are broke as fuck. And they hate gays.
No, hold on. Okay, that's skewing it one way too. But he said they come from low income backgrounds in a community that's inherently very homophobic.
Meet Ryle.
Let me hear it back. Let me hear it back.
Content for the Washington Commanders.
Another big chunk is very low income African American that comes from a community that is inherently very homophobic.
Okay,
Ryle and team goes on to say some of the NFL players are, quote, dumb as
inherently.
all hell.
Would you say most people who work at the NFL would
Why the lights change?
Yeah, this is date 2. This is a different date or a different restaurant.
What do you think they did after the date? He got an espresso martini.
Did he fuck? I want to know if he fucked.
He had to.
He had to.
She did something crazy.
Oh yeah, she was giving it up. She's like eater.
Whatever gets me back there.
Yeah. Like, what else you want to know, bitch?
Would you say that they're just not very smart?
There's just obviously a spectrum. But
Yeah.
I've met some very
What about like the players?
There's some that like dumb as all hell.
That is a big ass espresso martini, dog.
That's a large espresso martini.
Discussed his disdain for NFL fans to our OMG American Swiper, stating they are, quote, high school educated alcoholics and mouth breathers.
Oh, you talking about us?
He said the high school educated alcoholics. I was like, oh, he's talking. Oh, hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
what'd you say? Fuck me for?
Most of the fans, I would say, are high school educated alcoholics.
So they're like lower class people.
I hate to use that term. I would just say mouth breathers.
God.
Hey.
Lower class.
I know, it's way worse.
He revealed that his job is to essentially operate, quote,
that's crazy. Most of America's alcoholic high school educated people, first off. So
yeah, what a shot.
Sir.
What a shot. What a shot.
This video is 10 minutes long though, so I'm not gonna play it anymore. But he was getting his shit off.
I don't like it.
He was getting his shit off.
I don't like it.
They immediately laid him off though, so I guess that means something.
It's just like, bro, you're not like suspicious of nothing. So obviously, like he has like a high profile job, and
he was a VP of like operations or something.
Yeah, of a flagship franchise in the NFL. Like, bro, you're not suspicious at all. These are some very specific questions, and like, nigga, you don't see that camera behind that glass? I know, like that bitch ain't moved that cup once.
Well, he also said Jerry Jones is racist and anti-gay.
Not wrong.
Goodell's a $50 million puppet.
But if he's been around 4 years, that means he was there for the Snyder regime. He might just feel like that he's wanted to get this stuff off for a minute now. He probably doesn't care.
Yeah, he's rich, man. He'll just get another job doing something
rich.
else.
We don't know.
It said he's been there for 4 years, so that was like around all the time that all their bad shit started coming out.
Yeah,
he thought he was getting his fucking dream job.
It's like he was holding the passports. G.
He was the vice president of content.
Oh yeah, he definitely was holding those cheerleader passports when they couldn't leave the island.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Holy shit!
Shout out the Commanders, man.
God, they get stopped. Man, you know what, man? I don't want to act like I'm better than anybody, but man, like, you know, man, if a chick eating you up like that, man, and you having a good time, and you got some drinks in your system, man, I'd probably say some problematic shit too.
I just need him to tell the whole story. Why is he so comfortable talking like this? Say what happened, sir.
Yeah. Jamal, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like what?
I would be concerned. Why is she asking so many questions? At some point, like, hey, bitch, you didn't tell me a secret now.
No, she really cares. Wow.
That's how I be feeling when a bitch is asking me hella questions, and I've already been drinking.
It's like this.
Like,
you probably feel like this is the first woman I've been on a date with who didn't just ask me for tickets. She really cares about my job. Wow.
Well, it's like talking to the homies, but I'm about to get my dick sucked after this. Let's go.
That's crazy.
But like, man, nah. Yeah, he's wild.
Hey,
I want to know what that shit would look like.
Thinking about how hard of a time we gave Blake for asking Scotty Scheffler's dad for a photo. Imagine how Jamal, you would get cooked up in the group chat if we saw a video of you giving it up like that on a date.
Oh man, you niggas don't want. I'm ill.
that shit hits the Washington Post, and I just tweet it or I throw it in the group chat with no extra context.
Nah, bro, what? You guys want to believe the shit I get off. And it ain't even nothing like crazy, but it's just like,
Nah, it probably is something crazy.
Nah, it ain't like, I just.
Are you big Mr. Respecter?
Come on, man. You know what it is.
Right.
RESPECT.
Yeah. I don't doubt it.
Respect game. The real RG. But yeah, nah, man. Shout out to that dude, man. Yeah, he definitely fucked that reporter. So did he really lose?
I just looked this up, like the O'Keefe Media Group, the people you're showing the video from, because they're the ones who set this all up, right? So it wasn't just that, like, it's not like a TMZ thing where she leaked it to them. They do citizen journalist stuff. So it was like a whole plot by them to get this out of him. So maybe she did, maybe she didn't, but I think they hire pros for this stuff.
Yeah. Also, why do they want to get out of him? What do they know already?
I mean, again, like this, like I said, as a holdover from the Dan Snyder era, so they just might have felt like there was more to be had here. Things have been sort of buttoned up since that happened, but as we have seen, not everybody who was a part of that is gone. So something like anything really, insight, and they clearly got it.
That reporter was sucking the soul out of that nigga, man. You see how he was giving it up.
I support that narrative. I do.
Yeah, nah, man. He's definitely getting them supreme dick sucks, man. Shout out to him. But speaking of other news, did you guys hear about one of our presidents might have been a part of the community back in the day?
Excuse me?
Yeah. I hear about Abraham Lincoln might be gay, or he was gay.
Like recent. Are you gonna do this to the father of emancipation?
Hey, man,
not that they're wrong with it. Salute, but
hold on, let me.
My immediate reaction may have appeared different.
Did y'all ever hear about these rumors like ever?
No.
I feel like I've heard this once before, but I thought it was so outlandish that I was like, I didn't listen to anything beyond. I think somebody's saying he was.
And the rules were different back then. Doesn't count.
Excuse me?
I mean, you probably did spend a lot of time with just your mans in them back then.
You've never been in a Civil War battle camp?
Yeah, you just at his house chilling. This is a Sunday morning. Oh, shit. Abraham Lincoln shared bed with a man for 4 years.
He was a fan of theater.
Fell into suicidal depression when he left, the doctor says.
My pussy.
It could be yay old.
I am the most miserable man alive, the future president wrote after his friend and alleged lover Joshua Speed moved away in the documentary Lover of Men. So I guess there's a documentary called Lover of Men.
This seems wildly slanderous.
I feel like people are trying to plant poison on our heroes.
Yeah, doing this like 150, 200 years after the man died. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
The film, directed by Sean Peterson, features interviews with more than a dozen scholars, historians, and authors, letters, and never before seen photos, while laying out the thesis that Lincoln.
Yep, we got them.
While laying out the thesis that Lincoln was probably gay or at least bisexual.
Blake, let me show you the photos that they're showing people here.
They ain't got no fucking photos.
Look at the photo.
Yeah, okay, he's chubby right here. He ain't never been chubby.
Nigga, this shit is etched. No, that's his boyfriend. It says.
Yeah.
It documents him sleeping with several men, including this person.
You telling me a theater loving 6'5" man wouldn't have had a baddie like that? He had that.
I
mean, he kind of looked like Abe, so maybe.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, it says he struggled with a lot of depression throughout his life, and after old boy left him, he married Mary Todd Lincoln in 1842 and had 4 sons with her. So he was poisoning the population. That's Pimp C.
This is unnecessary.
But are you guys going to check out this documentary?
No, they put David Bowie's thing on his face.
How are they defacing a president like this? They didn't put makeup and the Gatorade logo across fucking Abe Lincoln.
That is the energy symbol.
Is it in him? It's crazy.
Nah, this is crazy. You
was tired, bro, from you know what?
You documenting the assumed sexual exploits of a president from 200 years ago.
They're trying to destroy our heroes, man. They're gonna get to the production company. Who's behind this? I promise.
Who's interested in this?
Y'all didn't.
One of his ancestors must have tried to buy NBC or something.
This is the third line in Project 2025. It says right there, we're gonna make Abe Lincoln gay.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man. It's not crazy. It might have been.
It is.
Ain't nothing wrong with it though. Hey, man.
No, back then there was a lot. They had done him terrible in this country. They found out he
his legs off.
They would have put that man in a cannon and launched him.
The comments on people.com under this article are
see, I knew it.
They're those people trying to fit their agenda on one of our heroes.
Well, this is utter woke nonsense.
Utter woke nonsense.
Did y'all see all the mess with this a few months ago?
Oh yeah, I seen a dude he made like a pyramid in like a park, and he just had an AK and he shot up the whole pyramid.
Yeah, this is apparently like groomer soda.
Yeah,
with Bud Light, they had the Bud Light shit was crazy. That was last summer, I think. They did a 1-of-1 can with I don't even remember the chick's name now.
Some trans influencer.
It was a trans woman. They did one can that they sent to her, and people lost
it.
And they're like, I know that they were the number one beer in America. And now it's Modelo.
Is it really? They passed them?
It's Modelo now because Bud Light's falling off. I think Coors might be ahead of Coors regular.
I know Michelob Ultra's up there too.
Yeah, Bud's actually taking a bit of a fall.
So the only reason I got this was because all those same ones that you mentioned were right there next to it, and they're at Costco 21 for 24 or something like that. Basically, all those other ones are of that price. These are $18 for 30.
There you go.
I don't care enough to not take that deal.
So it says Michelob Ultra is the best-selling beer in America. They overtook Bud Light in May of 23. Michelob Ultra is the second highest selling. Bud Light is the third highest selling beer in the U.S. Their sales are down around 28%. People because I think that's the easiest thing because people did the whole Nike thing. Nike didn't feel that. People boycott all these big companies. You're gonna go back to Nike, and if you don't, they don't really care. You get people to stop drinking your beer. Michelob kind of tastes enough like it. Coors tastes enough like it. Modelo tastes better.
Nobody is running to this to say I love the flavor of Bud Light. I'm sorry. I'm picking between the cheap macro brews and this one is the most economical. That's really it.
It's easy to leave them alone.
But if this one's economical and going to turn me gay, then I'll probably need to pick a different one.
Hey, imagine if that's how gay work. You watch the wrong.
That's what they think.
Oh, you watch the wrong show on TV, and next thing you know, you sucking dick. Yeah, you drink the wrong beer, and now you're doing your makeup. Holy shit!
Power Ghost. That Drew scene went on a second too long.
Isn't there a weed ad from back in the day? He tried weed one time, and now he was
melted in the couch.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
Now he's sucking dick for money.
It's crazy.
All right, let's talk about Dan Bilzerian's house for sale.
I haven't even clicked this yet. I put that on here though.
I haven't clicked it either.
So if y'all don't know, this man is a multi-millionaire dude who I think he inherited a bunch of money, but he's also famous gambler. He does a poker dude. He's done a lot of problematic stuff online.
Primarily problematic stuff.
He threw a woman off his roof. She broke her foot.
He for sure was. He was the first Andrew Tate. He was the first into 2013, 2012, 2013.
He was on that shit.
And I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even know his opinions like that. I just know that he's on the problematic.
You could if you looked at him and just guessed, you would be right.
Probably, yeah. But either way, big ass house up for sale. Let's put this up on the screen for the folks to see. We gonna do that.
I will say too, the thing that's been funny about him over the last few years is all the women now have bad stuff to say about him. Now we're kicking with him, but all the poker players that have been around him are everything he said about making money off poker is a lie. I think his dad got arrested for scamming or something like that.
His dad has mob ties or something. You're not in the mob, but mob adjacent.
What it is that he did? He went to prison for some sort of them niggas are scammers is the story that I'm trying to get across.
Yeah, big white collar.
Fuck them.
So 25 million here, folks. 25 million. I'm rolling down the screen right now. Y'all are looking at everything.
Big ass turtle sculpture in the back.
Literally, it's some in-game GTA Online type shit.
This house almost doesn't even fit him. This is kind of an interesting look.
That shit clean though. It's nice as fuck.
I'm just saying, how much if you spent 25 million on this, how much are you spending in cleaning products to feel comfortable here?
I would have
look at the shower. Jesus. Whoa,
I would have some crazy ass parties at this house. Not even just like on the like crazy freaky shit, just like the kickbacks or like the draft party you host at this house.
Well, the draft. Look at this fish tank. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Look at that couch in the cinema room, dog. That's
cinnamon room.
It's the cinema room. The one you're on right now. That couch.
Like, what is a cinnamon room? I need to know.
No, you don't need to know about that. You don't need to know. This is a nice ass house.
I did it up.
How much would I have to spend on another 1.5 on cleaning products for sure?
There's a whole hockey rink.
Yeah, I need to come in staff. Who has a fucking hockey
rink?
It's
going up in here. I bet he's never shot a basketball on this.
He's probably had Chris Brown over for that.
Got a fucking
rock climbing wall. God damn. This is like the house that nigga from Blank Check had.
Telling you, it's better living.
I love that movie as a kid.
That's the first thing I watched when I got Disney Plus.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that's hella random. I think the first show I watched when there was Tailspin.
There you go.
Yeah, this house is fucking lit.
Well, second rock wall, just in case you
got a rock wall that you can climb up to the diving board.
Yep, above the pool.
You got a slide. What state is this in?
Nevada. It's Las Vegas.
Oh, this is fucking fire.
Yeah,
I would love this house. Usually, I feel like we look at these like celebrity houses and shit. These things be ass, but this.
I thought Black said that he was like, buy this.
He probably is. You know what? I think when I was down there, he was like saying that we were near his house when we were over by his place.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Salute.
All right,
1.5 for cleaning products though. It's a lot of Pine Sol.
Is he like legal trouble or something, or is he just selling it just to sell?
Yeah, probably time to go. Probably both. You know how to go.
Good. I hope he loses everything. Fuck that guy.
Pussy.
Oh, hold on. Was y'all aware that there's an undercover brother too?
Yes. I feel like I found this out maybe like a month or two ago. I know what's my man Michael J. White's in it, right?
I don't know. It's starting on Stars Comedy in 8 minutes, so I'm gonna have it
like
on with the
pod. About this on here.
They're playing back to back.
I think we did talk about it actually.
I do not remember this.
I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah, it came out in 2019. It is. It's Michael J. White. I feel like we've talked about this.
Yeah, I feel like we did.
All right, I just found out. So let me watch it live while we do this.
Is that Nick Cannon? No, it's not. Never mind.
Undercover brother.
Dog, that was my movie. That movie was funny as fuck.
Yes, it was.
Do y'all think that they gave Chiefsaholic 17 years today on purpose? Like, you think they do keep doing stuff?
1,000%. Judges are petty.
Oh,
that's
hell
fucked up. Chiefsaholic got sentenced to what, 17 and a half years?
Yes.
Talk about people who don't deserve the time.
Huh?
Let him out.
Didn't they rob banks?
Yes.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Lots.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. He ain't hurt nobody. It's a victimless crime.
I mean, people probably have trauma and whatnot, or feel for do their job is going to protect pay for their family's livelihoods.
Somebody running a gun in your job and make you get butt naked. Yeah. Let's see the trauma you have.
Did the Wolfman make them get butt naked in the bank?
Or let that be
I'll make everybody get ass naked.
The one day, like you just had a windfall and scratch tickets, and you deposited $12,000, and it was only insured up to 10. So now you've down to 2. Because that was your cash.
I'd be down to, but I'd have $10,000 too.
No, you wouldn't. Oh, yes, you would. Sorry, that's not how that works.
Yeah, nigga. It's a victimless crime.
No, it's not.
It wasn't like they stole my money.
If someone points a gun at you, that is technically like assault or something like that.
It's brandishing a firearm. Boo-hoo.
No, that's just showing it. When you wave it at somebody and tell them to do something, it's a threat at that point.
All right.
That implies you are willing to use it for violence, sir.
Free Chiefsaholic. Stop being petty. I think they caught him on the Super Bowl day.
This nigga's trying to become a Chiefs fan.
He's so ready to not be a Chargers fan. That's
ready
crazy.
to switch gigs.
Yes, I am. I'm getting close, buddy. I'm getting close. You see them boys today?
Disgusting.
What happened with Herbert's foot? They was lying. He said he never had plantar fasciitis.
He said it didn't happen, or he said it like built up over time and just started to hurt.
He said I'd like to keep it personal. That sounds strange. The injury report, sir.
He's on the injury report.
Nah, he ain't giving up the deets. Why can't you just tell us?
Why does he need to give up the deets? It's his medical information.
No, it's not. That's not how this works. There's no HIPAA with football players.
Violating HIPAA laws is in fact a crime. You should go to prison.
Not when you're NFL players. All that shit's personal. You let out or
That's
public information.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Y'all almost killed a black quarterback, so I really don't need to hear these things from you.
Nah, low key though. And they
High
sabotaged Cardale Jones' career. Don't ask me
that too. That too.
They did something.
Cardale should have cooked. That's crazy.
Nice.
How you feel about
fuck
that?
Cardale Jones actually, dog.
Oh,
he was trying to. I seen him on this chick from Tampa. I was like talking to on Twitter back in the day. I seen him like all in her likes and shit.
Why can't it just be game recognized game? Like if y'all are both great in life, like
they got the advantage, bro. That nigga's like 6'4".
But you never know. Like he might have just been throwing sunflower seeds out, man. That might not have been like his home base. He might have just been moving around.
Anyways, that nigga won a national title, bro. Fuck that nigga. But yeah. Oh man.
You got it. So you talking about you're talking down on NFL players right now. So I'll give you an opportunity to continue this conversation. In your opinion, who's like the most overrated player in the NFL?
Max Crosby.
Oh,
give me some reasons. What's up?
Nah, I'm trolling. I went on that little rant last week.
You did turn him up.
Yeah,
are you wrong though?
Nah, he's cold as fuck. I can't even hate on him. It's just I just don't think he should have got a first team All Pro over Josh Allen last year. If Josh Allen came from a broken home and didn't know both of his parents and he did crack and overcame it, I think he would have got first team. But
he did all that.
Max Crosby overcame crack or something like that.
Damn.
That's why he got a triangle on his neck.
I think it was. I thought he was drinking.
I thought he liked Jay-Z.
The triangle. That's funny. Now the triangle, because the triangle has 3 points, my brother, and we know the 3 points of negativity is crack, alcohol, or no, it's drugs, alcohol, and the third. I don't know the third one right now because I can't.
Broken homes.
There we go. So yeah, that's why that's the triangle symbolism for him. But
okay.
Most overrated player in the NFL though.
Oh, this could get ugly. Hey, whoa! He said, hey.
Oh, damn.
That foot was working right there. Okay, Herbert.
That was a little late hit.
They was mad about that.
Yeah, they wouldn't beat him up after. Jerry Taylor, former Charger. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is the most overrated player in the NFL?
It's kind of hard because I feel like when it comes to there's nobody that I can think of off the top of my head where I'm like, I can't believe people think this dude's nice because he's so ass. Other than like Tua. But I feel like a lot of people don't like Tua.
I'll kick it off then since y'all are having a struggle saying names.
Yeah.
I'll go DK Metcalf.
Okay, yeah.
I think expectations of him versus what he actually does tend to be a lot higher. I think we can go to like the game, like Madden, like how he's reflected on there versus like what he actually does in real life is two different people.
That feels right.
I'll give you that, yeah. And he got that rage from because he be like wilding out doing like crazy shit. And I think that comes from two things. And I'll say one is from steroids, and I'm not gonna say the other.
All right. So yeah, if
you got the Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, you got the Abe Lincoln rage.
What do you think DK Metcalf's stat line would be based off of how he's like perceived in the league last
season? Probably like 1,400 yards and like 12 tutties.
How many catches?
Oh, it has to be to get those numbers. You probably need at least like
you need 100.
You need 100. You need to get in 3 digits.
All right. So last season he played 16 games. He had 119 targets. He had 66 receptions.
Good Lord. That's a big ass target. What?
He had 1,114 yards and 8 touchdowns.
That's pretty good off 66 catches, though.
Yeah,
it was just funny hearing the when you think of DK Metcalf, I would think of like 90 to 100 catches, 1,400 yards, like 12 touchdowns. That sounds like what you would expect from him.
Like he should be like a red zone monster.
Yeah. His best season was 2020, his second year in the league. He had 83 receptions, 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns.
I'll tell you when I went to Atlanta to watch the Seahawks play the Falcons with my dad and sister, y'all gonna laugh. We went out to a hookah.
Oh, you seen that nigga out, huh?
No, but my sister assumed like every buff blackman that walked in with like a single lyric was him. Because they all kind of, it's Atlanta, so they all.
Oh yeah, they all look like
sweetener in the pot, man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And they all be having just like 2 buttons done. Just letting you see like the whole bottom of the pec. Like it's nasty out there.
Oh man. No,
Shout out Atlanta, man.
You know who I think is overrated? Kyron Williams. I feel like people talk about him like last season. He was like a dominant force. It's expected he's going to be like a top 5 to 7 back, if not better this season. And I feel like anytime I watched him, I did not have that feeling watching him. Looking at his stat line.
Wasn't last year his only year though?
Yeah, it was the second year in the league, but the only year he played.
Yeah.
He had 228 carries, 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns.
Nigga, that's pretty good, nigga.
That's pretty good. He did it in 11 games.
Yeah, what do you mean over? What?
Right.
You just hate that nigga. That nigga did something to you.
How do y'all feel about A-Chain?
That nigga's a freak of nature.
I don't think he can stay healthy enough to do all that shit long term.
Yeah, it's crazy though.
A few weeks was nuts.
Didn't he average like 8 yards per touch or some shit like that?
I think so.
That shit was crazy.
Last season, he played 4 games. He had 103 carries for 800 yards and 8 touchdowns.
In 4 games. All right.
That sounds like bullshit. That is bullshit.
He almost had Kyron Williams' yards and touchdowns in 4 games.
What the fuck?
And then he had another 27 catches for 197 yards. So in 4 games, he had 130 touches for 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns.
Wait, that nigga did that. He did all that. He only played 4 games last year.
Or sorry. He started 4 games last year. Played in 11 games.
Okay. I was like, bro, that's the best football player of all time.
Honestly, I was thinking it was true because that fucking game where they scored 60 points, I feel like every time he touched the ball was 70 yards.
He was out of here.
Nigga, they really scored 70 points in a game.
I remember that first waiver wire weekend with him, the bidding. So I think someone might have spent like 500 in your league.
Yeah, I think somebody spent their whole fab. I think it was KJ spent his whole fab, and then that nigga was hurt 2 weeks later.
I ain't even mad at it. So I can't even hate, dog. If you saw what I saw,
yeah. And I had Raheem Mostert. I was so good.
Mostert went crazy. How do y'all feel about George Kittle? Y'all think he's overrated or
no?
I kind of been thinking that low key.
Okay.
And I think his
his production.
His family gives me racist vibes from that wide receiver show.
I know.
He got that George Kittle rap song, and they was rapping it too exactly. I was like, oh no, their family's definitely racist.
Yeah, they very Iowa.
I think he's overrated in the sense that like he's not the best tight end in the league.
Oh, this looks terrible.
But at this like I do think he's in the conversation with like I think Travis Kelce's kind of in his own combo at this point. that afro is absurd. That afro is absolutely absurd. Look at those pants.
Yikes.
Is this like a prequel to the Undercover Brother?
I don't know. Bring Butters back to black movies, though. This is crazy.
But I feel like if Travis Kelce is in his own like realm as a tight end, George Kittle's certainly in that next level down with like Mark Andrews, Kittle.
You think he's just one level down?
100%. Yeah.
I feel like you're begging for him to do something most weeks.
Bro, they be dinking the Kittle, bro. I'm like, oh man, but he brings so much in the run game because of his blocking. Like, I don't give a fuck about that.
We fantasy players, dog.
Yeah,
what would you guys think his stat line was last season?
I know last year he went crazy. I think he led in some stuff last year.
Who, Kittle?
Yeah. He give me catches, yards, and touchdowns.
He had 75 catches. Is my guess.
Okay.
I'll say 900 yards and like 6 touchdowns.
Okay. Blake?
I honestly couldn't come up with numbers better than that. That's about it. I just know like he was tops for something for tight ends last year.
He had 65 catches, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns last season.
Oh, okay.
The year before that, 60 catches, 765 yards, 11 touchdowns.
Yeah, we ain't hyping that shit. 11 touchdowns is sweet though, but we need
11 touchdowns is nice as a fantasy player.
Yeah, bro, like fucking. I'm just gonna say it, bro. If Evan Ingram was full white, we'd be saying Evan Ingram was better than him. But they hate no Evan Ingram.
You're part of the reason why people won't give Evan Ingram his love.
That's my nigga. I love it.
No, it is now. It is now.
If Evan Ingram,
because I used to draft him in fantasy. I'm like, this nigga's always hurt.
Yeah, when he played for Big Blue, he was not singing his praises.
If Evan Ingram played like that out the gate, because that's what last year is what people thought they were getting from Evan Ingram. If he played like that out the gate, we would be having a completely different conversation.
Yeah, Evan Ingram was like his best year was his rookie year till last year.
Yep,
because he was always like hurt. It was always like hamstring and shit with him.
Yeah, he was.
But you got to think about it. He had like the end of Eli and Daniel Jones.
Two-time Super Bowl champion.
And he cut that bullshit hair off his head. He got a little fade now. And yeah.
What year did Eli retire? 2020? 2019?
Are you talking
about I remember Eli
was
throwing them. Eli couldn't throw the ball past 15 yards, so Odell was having to take like 5-yard slants to the crib.
Hey.
And Eli was still there.
Maybe don't draft the tight end who primarily runs deep balls. No, he's definitely looked a lot better since he's got to you guys, though.
Come on, man. Real nigga.
Let's big some folks up after kicking back. Who's the most underrated in y'all opinion? Go ahead. I know. Pick someone besides Josh Allen just for conversation's sake.
Most underrated player in the NFL.
I would look at some names. I kind of feel like Kyler Murray's underrated.
He's definitely been underappreciated a little bit.
Yeah, like whenever that nigga plays, he is a factor. Like very, very good at football, which he plays often and it's just never really fully appreciated, I don't feel like. And because he's tiny.
That's fair. And I mean, their team don't win. And like last year, he clearly was the best thing on the field for them. So
yeah,
I definitely see that could be true.
He played like 10 games last year. All the off the field stuff doesn't help, I will say. The
Call of Duty
stipulations in your contract is crazy.
Yeah. I think I just had somebody. Damn. I just Kirk Cousins. I think largely like the production level he's had for his career. Most people like if you were on a team and they were winning and your quarterback was Kirk Cousins level production, you probably would hold on to that player.
Oh hell yeah, for sure.
So for the fact that he's been on 3 teams now and it mostly is associated with like bag securing, I think probably is an undersell for how good he actually is. And the fact that he's in a competition with a rookie really is baffling. But
nigga, he was an MVP candidate the first 3-4 weeks last year. He had like 1,200 yards in the first 3 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. He went toe to toe with Josh Allen, who was like often seen, if not the best quarterback in the league, the second best. Like,
yeah, for sure.
So
underappreciated.
Yeah. I think what Cousins is just like he has that stink on him from like always being shitty in primetime games.
One playoff win.
Yeah, but if Kirk Cousins is like the new Andy Dalton, where like if you are worse than him, you're not very good. If you're better than him, you're probably pretty good. But if you have him, if you build the right team around him, he's taking you places. He just
I think so. Andy Dalton was probably the borderline of like starting / average. I think Kirk Cousins is at the bottom tier of great.
Oh,
I definitely think Kirk is better than Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Kirk, like, you look up Kirk Cousins' numbers, like, God damn, these numbers are way better than I was expecting, like, consistently.
I'm looking at him right now. Let me look at Andy Dalton.
Underappreciated player. I got one for you. I'm not going to go offense. I'll go Levante David. I feel like he's been really good for a long time.
Yeah.
He's been like, if he was on some of those shitty Buck teams when they weren't good, but like, you would look at his numbers, like, he would be up there with like tackles and like forced fumbles and all that stuff. And he was like decent at pass coverage and pass breakups. It's just he was just like, you're not going to win depoy on a bad team. And then when they finally won the Super Bowl, people were thinking like, oh, maybe Devin White's better, and they also have more help because he was there. Like he's outlasted Gerald McCoy. Remember when Gerald McCoy was like the second best D tackle?
Everybody, he's been on the Bucks forever.
And he's still good. I think he's one of the more underappreciated. Him and the linebacker on your team,
Demario Davis.
Bro, I remember him. He was super dope on the Jets.
Oh, he filled you on the Saints. That brother was nice.
Demario Davis factor.
Right.
I'm looking at Kirk Cousins and Andy Dalton's careers. They are very similar.
He's had more years,
but
though, right?
I will say I do think that the gap between them kind of goes to your point, Blake, of like it is like a level above. Yeah. Like not 2 levels, it's a singular level above what Kirk.
So maybe I use great's the wrong word. Maybe good's the right word.
Yeah, like the
gatekeeper
bottom
of good.
Kirk Cousins is the top of very good, I will say.
Yeah.
You're never happy to have to play against Kirk Cousins, especially when you give him fucking Justin Jefferson.
If you know your defense is having a tough time, Kirk Cousins coming in your building is probably not the best.
Not feeling.
Yeah.
I will say also for quarterbacks, I think Jared Goff has been super underrated.
I think at this point now he probably is a little underrated.
Like he for sure came in stinky, so we've always kept the stinky tag on him. But basically, since the minute he got to
Sean McVay, Sean McVay got him.
Yeah, but even when he got to Detroit, I think they started out like 0-10 or like something like that. But
they
he
had
still
a rough
looked
first
good.
year.
Yeah, he still looked good. And whenever his team isn't falling apart around him actively, he's not. I won't say awesome, but he's very fucking good.
Shout out Jeff Fisher. You are terrible. You should feel bad about what you did on those Rams teams. Good Lord.
Oh, buddy.
Yikes.
It's not good at all.
Let
me see.
Yeah, fuck Jeff Fisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, Demario Davis is a good one. I remember that the first year they had X Factors on Madden. Demario Davis was a guaranteed fumble anytime he hit you. That shit was
him
terrible.
and Bobby Wagner. That was horrible.
Oh,
Nigga,
my God.
remember when Cam Chancellor was the best player on fucking Madden one year? It was so annoying.
Touch you, the ball come out. The Seahawks were annoying to play during the Legion of Boom era for sure.
Dog, you couldn't do shit.
People love picking them.
Hate to see it. Okay. Last one on a similar player topic. Who is a player that fans of your team are generally much higher on than non-fans?
Ooh, that's easy. Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
If you talk to any Chargers fan, I won't I won't say that I'm not a part of this, but any Chargers fan, for the most part, is going to tell you it's Mahomes, Allen, and then Herbert. They're not hearing Burrow. They're not
Lamar?
hearing Lamar.
Yikes.
Nah, they're not hearing Lamar. When I say they, I might mean me. I like the other two guys, so I'm not gonna slander them like our fans will. But yeah, they're not that Tua talk. They're not hearing none of that shit.
I hear that.
And people that aren't fans of that team, he 9th best quarterback in the league if he's lucky.
People are kind of low on Herbert. I if I had to rank Herbert, I'll give him between 5 to 7, 5 to 8, and I seem like that sounds kind of fair. Because I would just say we got Mahomes is 1, then I would go Josh Allen or I got Lamar and then Josh Allen. If you want to switch those two at 2 and 3, whatever. Then I would go I want to say Burrow, but Burrow be hurt, bro, and the best ability is availability. But Herbert's always out there. I know Herbert missed a little bit of time last year, but he's definitely healthier than fucking.
I think where the disrespect comes in for me is when people be like, Jordan Love above Herbert. You seen the nigga be good for 6 weeks.
Jordan Love had 8 good games, bro. And they're talking about he's on the verge of superstardom.
I've heard 5.
Bro, this shit is crazy. He's cool, man. He's dope. He definitely showed up last year. I want to see him do it again, though. I definitely think they're kind of putting a little gas to Jordan Love.
If you type in Jordan Love's name in Google, then it just says Jordan Love. The next thing it says is or Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray been good for 12 years.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, he's definitely getting that little bump right now.
Look at this game log.
Hey, who do you think comes out with a better year this year? And I'll give my pick for the player after this. But who has a better year between Rodgers and Herbert?
Oh, Herbert. I don't even got to think about it. And that's not even me being biased. If I wasn't a Chargers fan, I would say that. Okay. I understand why people are high on Rodgers. It's just crazy to me to think that an offensive line that's still not very good, a quarterback coming off of a bad Achilles who's 40-something years old is going to be who we saw he was really 2.5 or I guess 3 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been the last time he was good. Deshaun Watson wasn't in Cleveland yet.
That's not true. He was good 2 years ago, wasn't he?
Can you compare his last year in Green Bay to Herbert's last season?
Yeah, let me look at it.
I'm curious to see what that.
I know his second to last year he won MVP.
Okay,
yeah, that next year he wasn't very good.
Yeah,
I'll say the player for my team because probably by the time Tyrell finds this, I'll be doing my conversation about it. I think from my team, probably Taysom Hill. And I do think a lot of people, well, because so the thing is with him, he came in as kind of a gimmick player. Then he was involved in is he going to be the next quarterback thing when Drew Brees was leaving? Lost to Jameis, so that kind of sours people's looks on you because Jameis obviously is not he ain't that.
These Aaron Rodgers stats are bullshit.
But either way, Taysom has been the gimmick player for 8 years now or whatever, and is consistent. I think he's usually a top 10 tight end in fantasy. He puts up numbers when people know it's coming and they still can't stop it. He's usually bigger, stronger, and faster than the people who are trying to tackle him, and it just keeps working. So I do think at this point he's probably a bit underrated, and us as fans recognize when he gets in there, it's about to be some action because that's what he does. So, my pick probably. Y'all are digging into these Rodgers numbers. I must have kicked a good hornet's nest too.
Okay, so his last year.
Hold on, he about to put it up.
Yeah.
So his last year, Herbert played 4 less games, had 500-ish less yards, 6 less touchdowns, 4 less picks, higher passer rating, more rushing, obviously.
Yep.
So yeah, like in that, if he plays more games, obviously, if you extrapolate that over more games, it's a better season across the board.
Slightly, very slightly though.
So it's pretty much 3,700 yards.
If he plays 4 more games, you don't think he's getting 500 more yards?
Oh hell yeah, for sure.
He's throwing for 240 yards a game.
So 4 more terms, it's 8. So he's at 3,900. He's right under 4,000. Rodgers at basically 3,700. So we're talking about like one good game from either of them.
300 more yards, probably
one good game difference.
10 more
26 and 12. Like that's a decent year. It's just like it was just a down year for Aaron Rodgers. But like you look at these other numbers, like
and then since then he has only torn an Achilles and gotten 2 years older, which is why I think it's kind of crazy to think he's.
So I feel like besides the injury part, a lot of the negatives that you pointed out had to do with situations regarding his team. So that's why I don't know if I asked it or if I like just thought it. But do you think the Chargers could go further this season with Aaron Rodgers behind the helm or Justin Herbert?
I think the Jets have a better defense than us for sure. And then like Garrett Wilson's better than any receiver. Like if we're saying like which team is better outside of the quarterback?
No. I'm saying like if you swapped Herbert out with Rodgers.
If you put Herbert on that Jets team, that might be humming.
I think whoever is on the Jets team is the better player. Or like would have a better like
got a better supporting cast.
I meant like who does better in the Chargers job between these two.
Justin Herbert. Yeah.
Because he's more physically gifted at like the time. And he could do Rodgers needs more help than Herbert does right now, I feel like.
I thought you were asking like if you swap teams, who's better on that team?
We're gonna revisit it a little bit. We're gonna see what's going on.
Right.
It's just the thing with the Chargers, it's just like it seems like who's you guys are number one? They're thinking it might be McConkey.
No, Joshua Palmer.
Yeah, Palmer. Okay. Palmer who went late in a lot of drafts, man. He's gonna get some catches.
Okay. And then you still got Quentin Johnston. We got to see how that looks.
We got DJ Chark.
Yeah, shout out to DJ
who's
Chark.
Always like decent.
Yeah.
We signed
he's like good mid. Sometimes you need
signed Hayden Hurst, Will Dissly, who are both like solid tight ends. We signed the Ravens backfield from last year. J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards, who are both again decent backs.
Okay.
Nothing special on offense aside from the quarterback. Good enough though that I'm not going to let him slide if it's just like dog shit. I don't think any of those players are like, unless like both of those running backs take a step back. Josh Palmer makes no progress at all. Lad McConkey's a bust.
And y'all picked up Greg Roman for the OC, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be interesting.
And our offensive line should be solid this year. Joe Alt, Rashawn Slater, Zion Johnson going into year 3. We got McFadden's, I think, playing center.
You guys are set up well, bro. You guys have like 2 like franchise tackles.
Yeah. So while I don't think the roster is all that, I did say I wasn't like being hyperbolic when I was saying I think we're gonna beat a lot of the teams we're gonna play.
Maybe you were being ridiculous.
Maybe we closer to 11 wins, but I really don't think it's crazy to see. Like with the roster that we have, I know people aren't high enough because there's no stars. It's a decent enough roster with the schedule that they have that not winning 10 games should be unacceptable.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch this movie. This is crazy. They did a lot with a little. This is nuts. They put together 2 storage units and shot the movie in here. This shit looks crazy. All right.
Taysom Hill's a funny one.
Am I wrong?
No, I feel like if you're a fantasy football player, you know Taysom Hill's a fucking factor.
Imagine if Taysom Hill's like on the Chiefs or something. Like the public opinion of him is completely different.
Oh, he'd be getting his dick ate all the
time. The 49ers or the Dolphins or somebody had Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're doing all kinds of stuff.
Dude, they'd be doing tricks on it.
No, he's white Debo Samuel. I don't care.
Nah, he's better. Let me not say better. The nigga can throw the ball.
He can throw the ball.
He started multiple games at quarterback. It wasn't the worst quarterback.
No, yeah, he had Slam Boy going down the field. It was something special.
This is disgusting. We've talked too much about Taysom Hill on here.
Have we ever looked at Taysom Hill's high school stats?
Does he have high school stats? I feel like he probably was father of 4 by that time.
He was the BYU, right?
He Mormon. That's not gonna be like he came into the league so old because like he went on his mission or whatever. So he's committed.
I don't know what they be doing on the missions. I ain't trying to be disrespectful.
You've seen them. They come to your door on mountain bikes, on the trek bikes. With
that's what the niggas be doing?
They go around and spread the word.
But like they don't always get to go. Like so they go not only go all around the U.S., they go around the world. So like you might get into Honduras and go door to door down there.
One of my coworkers went to like a small French island. Like he was showing me where he lived. He literally lived in a hut.
They be having to go through it. And
they have sex?
They can't do anything out there. Hell no, with their wives with no condoms.
Wait, they're not allowed to use condoms?
No, that's like Catholicism, dude. They don't do prophylactics of any sort.
Yeah,
contraception.
Once we are here, we're here.
Man, bro,
if it goes in
out there and I'm going to, I'm
whip it out.
cheating,
You got to use it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you ain't committed to the faith, my brother.
Listen to Taysom Hill's senior stats, his senior year stats
of high school.
Yeah, as a senior in Idaho, he won Idaho Player of the Year, Idaho Gatorade High School Player of the Year, first team All State, All Region, All Conference, everything you can win. He threw for 2,200 yards and 18 touchdowns.
Okay.
And he rushed for 1,491 yards and 24 touchdowns.
That's the big spud right there, man.
That motherfucker. I know teams hated to see him coming.
Yeah, it still ain't worse than them Derrick Henry stats.
No, nothing.
No.
Hey, speaking of numbers from like a white mobile quarterback like that, though, I was watching the Texas A&M game last week. They got an absolute gazelle at quarterback, but that's not why I'm talking about this. Colin Klein is their OC.
Wait, what team?
From Kent? Was it Kent State?
Kansas State. Kansas State.
Okay.
I think Texas A&M.
They wear the same colors, right?
Yeah,
gray and purple. Okay, that's fine.
Matter of fact, I got the quarterbacks confused.
I feel
Arkansas got the gazelle at quarterback. Arkansas got a freak athlete at quarterback. But yeah, Colin Klein is the OC at Texas A&M.
Yeah, he was the OC at Kansas State for like the minute he graduated. He was the QB coach and then the OC.
Okay. Yeah, he was Tebow of the Plains.
Hey, Colin Klein is exactly what I want Road to Glory to be in NCAA. Like, let me play college ball, be a fucking factor, but don't put me in the NFL where I'm going to be a 67. Let me go straight into Dynasty and start coaching. I could be a QB coach, OC, and like work up from there. That'd be lit.
I thought of this, and it'd be a small touch that'd be kind of cool too, relating to College Football 25. You know, like when you schedule your visits, like people are interested in whatever it is, like whether it be athletic facilities, program history, things of that sort. But like, what if like for like the program history, because it says like what they'll do is like meet with alumni. Yeah. If they like showed like players who you had in your program there talking with them, like while they were on their visit, like they give you like just a tiny, like it could be like not even a cut scene, but just like a generated image or something like that, where he's like, oh, damn, there goes the dude I just won like 2 natties with. Who I can't see anything about him no more because like there's no trophy feature here. There's not really any real history here. This game is like halfway made, but we're not getting into that. If they like kept the image of him and brought him back for this thing for my new generation coming in, that'd be very.
That'd be kind of lit. Yeah, that'd be dope. Or like even have those players like kind of what I'm saying with Colin Klein. Like if you're doing a dynasty, 2 or 3 years later, that dude can be hired onto your staff and like
come for a coordinator. Yeah. Because they show you all the people from other teams. It's like, yeah, put them at the end. It's like program alumni came up in your system or whatever, and maybe they have like some type of progression boost when they come back to work for you.
Yeah, that's all stuff I would hope to and can see happening in the future. That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. We ain't getting paid for it though, so we see it. We soon.
If
you missed the early part of the episode, I am a lawyer now.
Caleb Williams got his jersey number retired at USC at the same time as Reggie Bush.
I don't like it. Yes. So they did this on a tweet. If you go to USC's like football Twitter, you can find it. I didn't put the link here. My apologies. But they did these on the same day, and I like no disrespect to Caleb Williams. He won a Heisman. We should not understate how important that is. That is something that a program should remember and cherish. But I feel like to do this at the same moment you do Reggie Bush is a bit disrespectful to what he meant to that Trojan program. Because they had 2 different levels of success there. Caleb Williams, a lot of individual success. Reggie Bush, team success, and he was a core part of that team success.
Okay. So what they're doing at the same time is they're bringing Reggie's jersey back to like in the stadium where they hang their jerseys, they're putting his back up there because it got taken down when he got all them sanctions. So they're putting it back because I think those got lifted last year, right?
Mm-hmm. But no, like he should have his own shit. Like he shouldn't have to share.
It shouldn't be the same day. Let
He's
Caleb
a bigger
like
USC legend.
And I don't
Caleb
like
look pretty
when you introduce facts and truth and interrupt my narrative when I was getting my shit off right there. So
You're the
that's
king
crazy.
of introducing facts and truth when I'm getting a narrative off. Are you kidding me? I learned it from
but,
you.
But that's different.
Okay.
It's me.
That's my bad. That's my bad. I fucked up.
But either way, I mean, they still could have separated this up though, because even then, like see, look at that. I'm easily confused by that. It appeared that they were doing them both at the same time. Because Caleb Williams, obviously, they didn't take his down prior and put it back up. That's the first time it's been there. Why you leave on the same day?
What's crazy is that they took Reggie Bush's down, but OJ has been there the whole time.
I mean, he didn't really violate any NCAA protocols and got the school infraction. So
yeah, he didn't do anything wrong in college.
Yeah, they just
OJ
haven't
Simpson on campus was a model student.
You know anything different? Acknowledged him ever once at any point.
The man.
Yeah, on campus, yeah, model citizen, like Blake said, yeah, for sure.
Now, what happened some 40 years after that is a whole nother story, but
okay.
You sound like OJ right now. It's crazy. Uncle O. Hey, on topic of that, too, I didn't put it on here. We talking about OJ, and he was on It Is What It Is for a long time. I don't know if y'all saw this week, they came back with their 5th season. Mace has lost 70-some pounds. Now,
70?
Yeah. On this starting revelation, how much weight he lost, Cameron straight up asked him, were you on the needle? Not meaning that the boy, but
yeah, not the hair raw.
Not the Ozempic, but how do y'all, I mean, is the conversation surrounding Ozempic a little like, I mean, how do y'all feel about it? Like, it seems like there is some shame to losing weight with it.
There's certainly
public
is.
shame.
Well, yeah, nigga, like if you're taking diabetes medicine and you don't got diabetes to lose fucking weight, you're a fucking asshole. We're gonna make fun of you.
But I mean,
I think that's where the problem lies too, though, is like it's not there's Ozempic, which is meant for diabetes, but there's the semaglutide, that's the drug for it, can be used for weight loss aside from diabetes. So there's other drugs aside from the diabetes one that people are just taking for weight loss.
Yeah, because let me tell you,
that one has the whole name.
How I think of it is basically like the scientists, they go into a laboratory, they start working on something because of this reason, and the reason they probably started making Ozempic was because of diabetes. But just because that was the intention of it being creative does not mean that it's sole purpose and the sole thing it should be used for. You know what I'm saying? Similar to like WD-40 was to save things from rust, like water displacement, but people use that to stop squeaking door hinges that aren't rusting at all. So it's like things could have multiple uses, right? So I think
people realistically just don't like people taking what they view as a shortcut.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you lost 70 pounds and you didn't have to like suffer. But it's also not like you don't have to still work out or eat right. Like you still have to do all that.
It just makes you less hungry. That's literally all it does. And I think they're like doing studies and stuff, and they say like it's urging it. People who take it seem to adapt healthier habits, like they like going on walks and stuff like that. But that also just may be like, in my opinion, like you're doing something extra right now to lose weight. So why not? Why wouldn't I eat this? Why wouldn't I change my lifestyle in these ways?
All the advantages
on top of that, yeah. So I don't know. Like I just think it's interesting. Like
which is why every celebrity that loses weight will continue to say they didn't take it, because people instead will be like, "Hey, you on that needle?"
Well, how come we don't trust people when they say they don't? Because Mace said that he said he got put on an alkaline diet.
Yeah,
and honestly, because
he lost 70 pounds in 4 months.
70 pounds. Oh, 4 months?
4 months is a lot.
Well, when did their season end?
Yeah, it has been a couple of months. It just 70.
They were on through basketball. When were the finals over?
Oh shit! It's in June, right?
That's
70 pounds in 4 months just seems like a lot.
It does. Yeah, but I also have never done an alkaline diet, so I don't know.
Let me see.
You might have been living terrible.
I hate when podcasts do seasons. Okay, season 4 was at least 4 months ago that it was on. I don't know if that's when it started.
They've only had 3 episodes since they've came back. So if you go on their YouTube page and see the last thing before these last 3 episodes,
yeah, he's considerably smaller, and his hairline looked straighter,
and he can rap again. It's crazy.
Yeah,
he just spitting. Tore that Talib Kweli beat up, or Common beat, I think it was.
Yeah, it was a Common beat. Yeah, the corner.
Hey, hold on. Season 4, episode 64 was a month ago.
Okay,
well, if the nigga lost 74 pounds, like, oh, maybe this is them re-airing old ones because this is season 2, episode 41. Okay, maybe that's not in the last episode.
Okay,
like,
so we'll call it the NBA Finals. So it was June.
No, but they're talking about we might have a job for Skip Bayless, and that was a month ago. Yeah, no. Okay, so if he lost 70 pounds in a month, that's not even Ozempic. That nigga just got surgery.
That's crack.
He lost.
Yeah, no, that's no diet. What are you
talking about? For show loss.
What the fuck? They cut some of his ass off.
we do only see it from like here up. So
yeah, definitely cut his ass off.
He in that wheelchair basketball tournament.
Cut his ass off.
Yo, the wheelchair, bro. They need to start letting niggas bet on Paralympics, bro.
You are sick.
I would definitely. If I see the USA minus 6.5 against Yugoslavia, I'm definitely taking us to cover the spread in the Paralympics.
The way people act when they get their legs blown, imagine like it's a no armed rock climber blew your leg, and now you're sick.
It's a half blind shooting guard missing like 8 threes.
Yeah, dog, come on.
Nah, they was looking at. So I think they smoked Spain by like 46.
Oh shit! I wonder what the rules are about what the wheelchair you can bring in there and all that. Like people be juicing their chairs.
That's a good question.
They
probably got
some
oil
like,
on
the bearings.
They probably got some like standard rules and regulations for what kind of wheelchairs you can have.
Oh, hold on. I gotta show y'all what the white makeup looks like on this. This is horrible. Hold on. Oh no, come on, go back to my men's. Y'all can't see. They go to the face. They gonna do this when I'm showing it. This looks like a mummy. Oh, now things are. It's a Michael J. White, so it's a fight scene. Okay, never mind. If it comes back, I'll put it back. Damn.
Y'all ready to go through some lines and make some picks for week 1?
Oh yeah, let's get it.
RIP everybody who lost their life in that tragic Georgia shooting, man. We ain't forget about y'all. We just not really the serious podcast right now. So
I couldn't find a place to fit that one.
No.
No, RIP and fuck that kid. Oh, I will say his dad just got arrested.
Hey, salute.
Yeah,
Lock him up.
I guess they had been investigated before because the kid was making like some school shooting threats before.
Yeah, online, and the police went to his house. Like, hey, do you have any guns? Well, yeah, I mean, we do, but he can't get to him.
14 years old, that senseless level of violence, dog. That's crazy, man.
Fuck that kid.
Yeah, 14 years old. Was that first day of freshman year type shit? Like, goddamn.
Yeah, it would have had to be.
Fuck. That's crazy. All right.
Fuck that family.
Brazil football.
Oh yeah, tomorrow, bro.
Let me pull up.
I'm taking the over in that game. They're out there getting drained.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll just look at my phone.
Yeah, I got the lines from Vegas Insider that they like aggregate all the lines, but you can also maybe build.
Well, it helps me follow along, so I know what we're talking about.
Okay. Jamal, do you have a lock of the week? Do you have any? Are you waiting until Sunday to lock it up?
I've got one.
Man, I can pull up some. There were some that I did like.
Well, don't go through them if you don't already got it before we.
No, I probably got it already saved in my phone.
I'm telling you, I sent y'all that invite to the what is this called?
Yeah, I'm in
Survivor League.
Oh wait,
but I don't. Maybe I said I joined it and it got full. But have y'all ever heard of that Survivor Pool?
Yeah,
I don't know.
So I used to do the KJR one, like the radio one.
I need to join a money one. This sounds like a good time. But basically, like every single week, you pick one game, and it's just about keeping your perfect streak through the year. So eventually, people are going to get games wrong. They're going to fall off of here. And then the last person alive, if this was a money pool, they would get everybody's buy-in.
Yeah, like all 32 teams are available, and once you pick that team, you can't pick them again. So like today, if you would have picked the Chiefs to beat the Ravens, you would win. But then like you move
I didn't know that.
Week, but you can't pick the Chiefs again.
Oh, I didn't know I couldn't pick this team again.
Yeah, like once you pick them, you're done. So you want to pick a team that like you don't want to pick like the Chiefs playing the Broncos or something like that because it's like okay, I want to save the Chiefs for a week where it's like I need them, but maybe I'll take the Broncos to play when they're playing like the one time they're going to win all season. You want to take
so tell me this. Like I picked the Bills to beat the Cardinals. I should probably not waste the Bills on that, right?
Yeah. Like you are like if you want to if you're confident the Bills are not like, yeah, they have so many other weak games, I'd probably save them for later in the season. You want to take like,
damn, that's
I think,
risky.
like who do the Bengals play this week? Don't the Bengals play somebody super trash?
They play
the
Patriots.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, because the Bengals, are gonna have a tough schedule.
Not trying to jump ahead of our lines, but like it says the win probability for the Vikings over the Giants is 53% to 47% for the Giants. So like that's a lot closer game. And in my mind, I feel like those two teams are not far apart in talent. So the Giants should be able to win that.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to win that game, honestly. So that would be, you got to be pretty confident the Giants are going to win, because it's like, yeah, they might stink and you don't know when you're going to be able to pick them again. But if you're wrong, you're done for the season.
Yeah, this is week 1. All right, now you just informed me.
But like, if you took like, let's say you took the Saints, you guys are beating the Panthers, but you're not super confident the Saints are like going to be super good this year. You don't know when you're going to take them again, and you're not going to need them again. Or like the Titans are going to beat the Bears, and you don't want to pick them again. Take them.
All right, so somebody so I joined a public one on Sleeper, and somebody in here posted one where it's a $10 buy-in, and like these lease and all that. They said we're capping it at 500 people, so it's like you do the math on that. 10 people, 500 people at a $10 buy-in. It's a lot of money that you could potentially come out with.
And you might split it, because like if like 6 people make it to the last week with their people alive, you
even still,
it's still good money. The KJR one I did was there was no buy-in, but it'd be like 20,000 people, and they would pay out the top like 50 or whatever it was usually at the end of the year.
All right, so
those are hella fun to be in.
I'm gonna just keep going in this free one for now. I'll do a paid one next year.
All right, so Jamal, you hit on the Chiefs beating the Ravens tonight, right?
Yeah, I hit Chiefs and Liberty money line today.
Wow, a cross-sport gambler. All right, so we got the Eagles the Packers at the Eagles in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Neutral site.
The Packers are 2.5. Right. Sorry, the Packers are 2-point underdogs to the Eagles. Under 49 points.
I don't understand this. So is it that the odds makers and the general public is very high in the Packers? Because I feel like the Eagles are talked about as one of the possible like NFC winning teams, and I don't think the Packers are talked about that way.
I think the Packers are talked about that way.
Yeah, I feel
heard that.
I feel like that's kind of like the trendy pick. Like if you don't want to say the obvious, like Detroit or San Francisco, and then people are kind of turned off with how Philly ended the year last year and got smoked in that playoff game against Tampa. If you want to sound quote unquote smart and like what the fuck you're talking about, people go, I think the Packers can do it if Jordan Love turns up. Yeah, they kind of it's one of those.
Shit, didn't I take the Packers to win that division?
That don't mean that does mean something if the Lions are there.
No, yeah, I took them to win
fucking hipster
11 games.
Yeah, it's true. You just like cheese though.
Yeah.
Cheese and beer. Cheese and beer.
So I would take the Packers to cover. I think the Packers are going to win straight up. I don't think the Eagles are going to be that good this year. Me personally.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like I like Philly to win the game, but if I'm like to bet, I'd take the Packers at +2 because I can see it going either way.
Okay. We got Sunday football kicking off early morning.
I didn't pick.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were.
I got the Eagles. I didn't say it though. I was conjecture.
Okay. You like the Eagles to cover? Or you just like their money line? 2 points.
Money line. I don't do the spreads.
Oh,
I know.
Dolphins, Jaguars in Miami.
I'm taking us a +3.5.
You're taking.
Hear me why?
Okay. I can't explain, please.
That he's not going to affect us. We already Florida team. Them teams maybe burnt out. When they be going down there. They got 3 new offensive linemen, and I know Teron Armstead is already banged up. So if we can dominate in the trenches, I think we can make it rough on Tua. I think it could be a high scoring game, and also like their defense is kind of banged up too. Because I know they, I think I said it to you guys earlier. They got this white dude that might be starting that corner because Jalen Ramsey has like a hamstring injury.
Ethan Bonner.
Yeah, so if they got a white man guarding Gabe Davis and Brian Thomas Jr. and Christian Kirk.
When you said those names,
Cook Daddy season, Cook season.
I didn't know there was 2 of them in the league.
There's like 4.
But
three. And then also, I don't know if Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips are playing. I know one tore their Achilles and one tore their ACL. And those are what? Maybe their 2 best players, maybe, besides Jalen. I know those are their 2 best pass rushers. And they also lost one of the best interior D linemen in the league with Christian Wilkins.
Wait, Jalen Phillips is hurt?
Yeah, he tore his Achilles, right? And
I just signed him in my dynasty. Oh.
Yeah, Jalen Phillips tore his Achilles, and Bradley Chubb tore his ACL last year. And this was
he'll be back. He tore his Achilles. He'll be back.
Jalen Phillips was Jalen Phillips was a full participant in practice for week 1, so it looks like he's going to play.
Okay, but is he going to be nice like that off rip? I don't think so. It's going to take it takes a little while to get in there.
Cannot say.
Yeah, so your 2 best pass rushers are coming off major injuries. They're going to start slow. I believe in those guys.
They did add Calais Campbell,
who's old as fuck.
What that mean?
I love Calais Campbell. Tyrell, like that is our guy. We love Calais Campbell, but that nigga's old as fuck.
It's hard right now.
So
Vince Wilfork was old as fuck.
Hey, you're still not convincing me. They're both old as fuck, just 2 old niggas. But yeah, and then if Jalen's out there not hurt, and I feel like nobody's talking about the Christian Wilkins leaving. Like he was one of the best D linemen in the league, and
that's one of the players you could talk about for being one of the most underrated. I feel like he didn't talk about last.
He is fucking nice. He went to the that Raiders D line should be nice with him and Crosby together. And if that like rookie DN they took from Texas Tech, I'm taking us to cover, bro. It is what it is.
Okay.
Plus 3.5. Gang shit.
So
Brian Thomas Jr. scores a touchdown. And if I drink enough Sunday with who I'm going to be with, I might be able to be talked into ordering that throwback Brian Thomas jersey, our old one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What needs to happen for you to order one of these like WWE belts they got for the teams?
They don't have one for our team, so let's get it. Remember?
Because the
Jaguars are
Yeah.
They hating. It's all good.
So he's saying that he would have done it already.
We're gonna figure that out.
I definitely figure that out. That shit was clean until they took it off.
I'd like the Jags to cover too. I don't know if I like the money line for the Jags, but I could see it being a high-scoring, close game. Over under a 49, I could see it being like a 34-31, 39-37 type shit like that.
I think the Jags could win that game. You did convince me though. The way you're talking about it, I think it's.
Bro, they got that new line, man, and then they got to block our.
If y'all got anything, it's a pass rush.
Shout out to Eric Armstead, man.
It's time for a correction.
Wait, you guys got Eric Armstead?
Yeah, we signed him in free agency. Remember?
God,
we traded for him.
How y'all have so much money?
No, I forgot.
We're gonna get into that. That's what I got.
That's a lot of fucking. Wait, you got Eric Armstead, Josh Allen, and Trayvon Walker on the same offensive or defensive line?
Yeah.
And do you still got the Taven Bryan dude? Is he good?
Eat shit.
My bad. I remember you telling me he benched like 37 reps at the combine or something like that. I thought he was
good. Then they did that to get 2 sacks.
Hey, he
was the pick right before Lamar Jackson, I think.
You know who's a player that I wanted the Chargers to take so bad, who was ass now? Trevor Penning.
Hey, hold on.
I wanted the Chargers to take him so fucking bad.
We don't know that he's ass. That's not fair.
Every football podcast I listen to, they be shitting on him. They're like, yo, this is not working.
They're like, he's barely able to get back at right tackle reps.
Yeah. It makes like he needs to be. It might be CDL time for him.
Maybe joint practices don't do it for him. Maybe he needs to get up for the real thing.
He's Richie Incognito without the skill.
Yeah, he just sucks.
All right. We got
time to learn Mandarin.
We got the Steelers at the Falcons. I don't like that this is showing like versus instead of at. The Steelers at the Falcons. The Steelers are plus 3.5.
I think the Steelers win that game.
I like the Steelers too.
You think Russell Wilson gets it done in Atlanta?
They're saying he's his leg is a little questionable. It's the same leg that he's been dealing with. Yeah, but if he plays, I like them to win that game.
I think it's just gonna be an ugly game, and I think the Steelers will do more good things than they do. Like they on my one of my fantasy things, like, damn, they have a pass rusher who's not the high pick dude for the Texans, projected to get more points than TJ Watt, and I'm like, what is going on here?
Oh, is that Highsmith?
It might be
Alex Highsmith, right? I think it's Alex Highsmith.
That sounds right.
No, Oh, never mind. He's wearing a Texans uniform. It's Jonathan Greenyard. He's on the Vikings now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but either way, I was like, dude, that's crazy.
I look like I knew what I was talking about for a second. Thanks.
I like the Falcons to win this. I feel like the Falcons are going to be kind of turned up this year. I think I said that last year too, but I think this year's the year.
I think Falcons too. The way I look, I think they'll have a good year, but I do think we're talking about week one. We're talking about knowing you have this team for the past like 3 months or whatever. So obviously, you coming out of camp, you're not game planning for them the whole entire time. But a coach as good as Mike Tomlin, he probably is not who you want to face with this much time to think about your team.
Hell yeah. Week one.
I think he has a history with Raheem Morris too. Like they were together.
They're like best friends.
Yeah, that's his man. So like I think he kind of can figure out what's about to happen here, and I think he probably come up with a better game plan to keep his team in the win column.
Yeah, I don't like that offense at all. Like I don't like their line. I don't like their quarterbacks. I don't like their running backs. I don't like their receivers.
Yes, you do. You like George Pickens.
George Pickens is cool. I like George Pickens for like the cool catches, not so much a lot of catches.
You know, running back I like that's nasty. I kind of like Najee Harris. I don't know why.
Do you?
Yeah.
Didn't we skip over him in the draft for like 4 rounds in a row?
Oh yeah, I skipped over the fucking. I didn't want him on my team again. He's hella annoying to have in fantasy. But I kind of like him.
You just like him because he gets hyphy.
It might have something to do with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking the Falcons. Cover the spread.
Ooh.
And then Jamal, did you pick already?
Yeah, I like the Steelers to cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Vikings in New York against the Giants. Sam Darnold. Back to MetLife. The Giants are plus 1.5.
This is the get drunk and eat and talk about 2010 with your friends game.
I'll only know this game through the views of Scott Hansen.
Yeah. This is the game me and Tyrell, we're going to talk about 2009.
This is the game where I'll be watching strictly because I have Justin Jefferson on my fantasy team.
Yeah,
and I'll be watching the touchdowns.
I'll probably do anything else.
I'll be turning it on and say, why the fuck does he only have 7 points in the third quarter?
He has 19 targets and 4 catches.
Give me the Giants plus 1.5. I'm also hoping Malik Neighbors is the opposite of what I just said.
I don't care if they just throw him 18 screen passes. Like, just get the ball in his hands for my sake.
When I seen him catch that ball,
I think the Giants defense the Giants got a lot of good defense on. They got a lot of talent on defense, man. Like their front seven is good. I know they got Kayvon Thibodeau quietly had 13 sacks last year.
That's crazy.
Brian Burns is on there. He's one of the better pass rushers. They got him. Legit. Dexter Lawrence might be the best D tackle now that Aaron Donald retired. I want to say he made first or second like team all pro last year.
Does Chris Johnson not count as a D tackle?
Chris Jones? Oh yeah, it's between those two. I'll say it's those two. But then they got the linebacker, Bobby Okirike. He's good.
Bobby,
yeah. And they had a young corner from Michigan. I wanted us to draft. I kind of like Deontay Banks, but I know they lost Xavier McKinney in the back end. But I think, oh man, it's such a fucking nasty team because Daniel Jones is fucking ass. But
hey, I did not have a good preseason. It's not
back from injury. And Kevin O'Connell's a good play. Yeah, Kevin O'Connell's a good play caller, so he might be able to cook with Sam Darnold, but Sam Darnold's a turnover machine. That's the only thing.
Where's Josh Dobbs at? He didn't get another job?
He's in San Francisco, right?
I know that. I don't know.
Yeah. I want to say Josh Dobbs is back in San Francisco. Give me the Giants, man. I think I just keep looking at the line and I see that they're plus money, and I want to put some plus money on the ticket. So
I got the Giants as well.
Yeah, I got Giants week 1.
The Giants are plus money on your app?
They're underdogs, right?
No, they're the favorites on mine.
This has them at plus 1.5 that I'm looking at.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're plus 1.5 at home. They're plus 105. Yeah,
they're currently favorites on. Oh no, they're not anymore.
Yeah, they're underdogs at home.
Okay, the payout is not plus, but they are expected to be dogs.
Oh yeah, it's even money.
Yeah.
Okay, unless you take the money line, they're plus 105.
Yeah.
All right. We got the Panthers going to New Orleans. They are plus 4.
Saints big time. Probably I'd go alt spread here, probably, because we're gonna
this nigga
foul that thing out right there. You see, wow.
How many gonna do it? It's gonna be 1 point over. Fuck his ticket up. You're gonna be like 14 and a half.
They're 4-point favorites, and the over/under is 42 points.
That seems low.
That's very low. This game's about to be 17-16.
We gonna do it. Hey. Alvin Kamara is back full off season, man.
Alvin Kamara will have 22 catches tomorrow.
He don't got no jail arrest on him.
Man, I really wanted to get Alvin Kamara in the league. I know that nigga's about to catch so many checkdowns.
Like I said, Derek Carr was the best quarterback in the league the last 4 weeks of the season last year. So probably just carry that momentum straight over. No drop off at all.
5-week streak. We love to see it.
No, I got the Saints at -4 too. So
give me the Saints -4 and the under.
You just found a way to throw some hate in there. It's cool. It's all good.
No. I think you guys are going to score 30. It's going to be 39-0 Saints.
I got some players on defense. I got the good corner tandem.
We got Lattimore.
And Lattimore.
Yeah, we got Alante over there. Alante Taylor. He's pretty good. All right. Paulson Adobo. Shout out Filipino people.
We've got the Patriots of New England. The Patriots of New England going to Cincinnati, whatever they just named their field, the Walmart Dome or something.
Pancetta Adobo. You feel me? We really want to get into it.
The Patriots are plus 8.5.
Oh, it's at 8.5 now.
I'm not picking the Patriots to win shit except another high draft pick. So
I can see him covering though.
Who they playing?
The
Cincinnati.
Yeah,
buddy, no.
Who Cincinnati got? Who Cincinnati got? T. Higgins.
T. Higgins.
Jamar Chase is going to play.
Jamar Chase hasn't touched the football in 6 weeks.
Joe Burrow going to turn somebody into a superhero over there.
Chase Brown, Zach Moss.
I am looking forward to the Christian Gonzalez matchup against Jamar Chase because Christian Gonzalez was looking really good until he got hurt.
Didn't he just get banged up? I was going to say he just got banged up in camp, I thought.
Damn.
God damn.
Maybe I'm hey, don't let me lead you astray. I've done it on here multiple times, but
nigga just lying. He's healthy as can be.
Christian Gonzalez.
My favorite thing to do is to get on here and lie. So let me make sure that I'm not.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that matchup, but that's about it.
I thought he just pulled up in camp or something. No,
I do want to see Zach Moss run the ball with the Bengals because he was kind of turning up with the Colts last year.
It only took him 7 years.
It took him forever. I swear he was ass.
Judgery.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Patriots to cover. I want to see Jacoby Brissett come out there and throw that ball.
I forgot he got named the one.
Yeah, I want to see Ramondre Stevenson have 16 carries a drive.
I would take the Bengals. I might buy a point or two though when I go make my ticket. I might take it down to like 7.
What's it mean when people say, "Okay, I'll take the Bengals in the points"? What's that mean?
Like you're taking them at 8, and you're taking them at 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm picking the spread.
Yeah.
Spread on.
So that means they got to
win. Yeah. But when Jamal's gonna buy points, he's gonna buy it down to what? So you said 7.5.
Buy is 2, so I could take it down to 6.5, and then they'll take it to -150 or -160 most likely.
Yeah.
So they just got to win by a touchdown. That's how I'll probably end up doing.
Yeah. Good luck, brother. Good luck. Why don't you
I feel like this is gonna be a good week. I think I'm about to hit some shit.
I've been Patriots up to 10.
I've been good. You say what?
Buy the Patriots up to 10.
Fuck that.
Then they can lose by a touchdown. You get more money for it.
Ooh, actually, you might be on something. I'll look at it. I'll go up there early.
As always.
I might go touchdown with you just to see what.
You ain't gonna be up at that hour.
It's a Sunday. I'll be up at 8.
You got to get in there for the stamps to dry.
All right. We got the Titans going to Chicago to the go. Y'all watch Hard Knocks at all?
Yeah.
I watched
Dirk pulled up. Dirk pulled up.
Little Dirk, and he tried to lead them in the
go.
And they made them do it again.
Wasn't hitting.
It did not hit at all. Them niggas are like, I am from Tuscaloosa. The Titans are 3.5-point dogs. They think the Bears coming out snapping immediately, and I agree. I'm taking the Bears.
This is happening.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears in the points, baby.
How quick they were about getting DJ Moore this money when all these other wide receivers out here fighting for pennies.
My God.
Makes me believe that they believe heavily in Caleb Williams, and I saw nothing on the Hard Knocks that said they should not. So, yeah.
Tuesday was looking good.
Rome Odunze was fucking Jalen Johnson up in some of them one-on-ones.
Oh yeah, when after practice.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
Could you imagine? What would the Bears' defense look like if they had Roquan Smith still? I know he didn't want to be there, so they probably would have lost him for nothing. But boy,
yeah. I think they still finished. I think they finished like top 12 last year, though. Especially, I know it picked up once they picked up Montez Sweat.
Yeah, he was nice.
And then Jalen Johnson made that jump. He was like second team All Pro last year. They got some little talent over there. I know they got Kyler Gordon from UW, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was over there. I like Jaquan Brisker. They got some talent over there.
Yes, they do.
They do.
But yeah, no, I got the Bears and the points. Fuck the Titans.
I got the Bears from the points as well. I think, yeah. Shout out to the Tennessee Giaduddies. Y'all ain't gonna do it.
If I could talk about a team I think might be a little overrated, it's this next one. The Cardinals are going into Buffalo to play the Bills.
The Bills are overrated. Is that what you're about to say?
I think the Bills are overrated. I think they lost a lot this offseason and didn't replace most of it. Their quarterback is a fucking factor. They just didn't replace any of the talent they lost. They lost both their safeties, and they're saying, "Hey, DeMar, you can do it now. You're good."
To be fair, when Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde were out last year, DeMar Hamlin was starting, and he was kind of solid for them.
He was all right.
I know jokes is jokes, and the nigga died, and they ran the fake punt with the Disney movie shit.
He put a spark into that defense.
Yeah, he was a lightning rod.
Okay, yeah, pumped him up, if you would say.
Yeah. He jump started the defense.
All right,
they lost.
He was the pulse of that unit.
They lost their starting center too, Mitch Morse. He's on our team now.
They lost Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis.
Yeah, you see
they lost 8 starters, and then it didn't really.
Ronald's out too. He's an All-Pro linebacker.
Do y'all believe the narrative that Diggs is a locker room negative, or you think this is just typical call a wide receiver a diva?
No, I don't know, because fucking some popular bitch on Twitter back in the day said he fucked her and made her get an abortion, and he was like wilding out in Maryland back in the day, so he might just be a dickhead.
They say the same thing about Anthony Edwards, though. We don't say it about him.
I will say
Anthony Edwards is cool, though.
I think you don't like YG music. That's crazy.
I think if every place you go to can't wait to get rid of you, we've seen a lot of diva receivers who are as good as him that they're like, hey, man, we don't really give a fuck about any of that. All the places he's been, I can't wait to get rid of him. It kind of getting some credence to it. He's fucking nice. That just the niceness has overcome. And I do feel like last year it must have been bad because Josh Allen went from I am force feeding you every week to he didn't do shit. I think he had 300 yards the last 8 games of the season or something like that.
Yeah,
his production went down hella.
He does leave your building very unceremoniously.
Yeah. So I'm not too high on the Bills this year. Josh Allen does right a lot of wrongs though, so that this could all be for nothing.
James Cook is a good player. He's a good running back. Yeah, and Dalton Kincaid's a talented young tight end. He's going to be good too.
Has anyone ever gotten James Cook on video leaving a parking lot in a car? He's a Georgia player. We got to take account of these things.
Dalvin don't let him drive. But the Cardinals are 6.5-point dogs to the Bills, and I like the Cardinals to cover. Going on the road, coming off a bad season. Still going to be warm. Kyler's going to be – he's had a full off season. They got Harvin Marison Jr. Yeah, I like the Cardinals to cover. I don't know if I like the Cardinals to win, but I like them to cover.
Let me tell you all this, man. I don't like anything about the Cardinals this year. And if I pick them any week on here, please check on me.
Well, you're going to have to pick them at least once in your survivor.
You don't think the offense could be straight? I feel like they kind of got some – they got Trey McBride's a good tight end. He was balling out last year. They got Marvin Harrison Jr. James Conner's a good, solid back.
Cardinals having offensive weapons has never been their issue. Throughout the history of the time that I've been watching football, that's never been a problem that they've had.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
They don't have shit on defense. I agree. I can't.
It's defense. It's O-line. It's those type of things, those key crucial areas that they can't seem to figure out. But if the Cardinals were a 7-on-7 team, they are eating people alive.
Might be the Goats.
So you think the Bills coming by a touchdown?
Yeah, by 2.
Oh shit.
Okay. The Cardinals they got Zaven Collins.
That's the name. Buda Baker.
They got Zero White. They got Sean Murphy Bunting. They got Buda Baker.
All names. NFL players.
They've legitimately got a lot of names I've never heard before.
Yep.
I just know Zaven Collins is from Tulsa, right?
That'll help.
A linebacker.
People love getting linebackers from Tulsa. Just fill out the defense.
Yeah, no, I think I like the Bills to win by a touchdown. I'll take them at -6.5. Like, I think the game will be close, but they can win by 7 or more when the game goes.
I could very much see that happening.
Yeah. So I got the Bills at 6.5.
So I'm assuming you're not taking the Cardinals here.
Probably not. No, but I mean, the Call of Duty beta is gonna be out. It's tough, bro. Probably not gonna be able to do it.
The next one is the Texans going to Indianapolis to play the Colts. The Colts are 3-point home dogs.
Jamal, I know you're gonna be paying attention to that game. That one gonna tell you a lot.
I think I might throw a little. I think I might throw some good. I can't believe this line is so low. I get the Colts are at home, but yeah, the Texans at -3. I'm taking the Texans at -3. They're a fucking team, dude.
There's not really a weak spot on that team. I think their defense is about to take a big step. Their offensive line could be better, but it didn't really seem to matter last year.
They're just going to be healthy. Like they were missing 4 starters at the beginning of the year last year.
Oh yeah,
they only had Larry Tunsil.
Oh yeah. I mean, the Texans had an easy schedule last year, so people feel like that contributed to CJ Stroud's success, which you can't say it didn't. Like it is what it is. You play who you play, but it ain't easy this year because they won a division, so it's time to pony up. I do think though that if it's not them, then the Colts are the class for that division. No offense, nothing like that. I think it's
get the fuck out of here. Nigga.
I think them 3 is close, dog. I don't know. Am I tripping?
You're smoking dick.
Okay. Do you think it's if it's not the Texans, it's y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, but the Colts are not in the conversation for you.
I'm not really high on the Colts this year.
The Colts were dropped past away from the playoffs last year and have the same team but healthier. They didn't have Jonathan Taylor for a lot of last season too.
With I think an inarguably better quarterback than Gardner Minshew.
Is that true?
Yes.
Them 5 games look special.
I just seen a nigga just running around hurting himself.
Oh, you one of them now? That's crazy. All right, bet. Cool. All right. Yeah, I got the Texans.
Yeah, I just seen fake Future running around trying to run niggas over, causing this team.
You made the Texans and the points, and I got an over under of 49.
I'm not fucking with that points on that, but I like Texans at -3. That's one of my locks.
We got the Las Vegas Raiders going into LA to play the Los Angeles Chargers. They are plus 3-point dogs on the road. I like the Raiders to cover.
Are you dead ass?
Wait a minute. Yes. Hold on. What are you just saying?
What? Son of a bitch. Don't do this.
I think the Raiders, I think it's going to be a 27, 25, 20, 27, 26 type game. It's going to be a game that's not close for a lot of the game. And then the Chargers are going to start fucking around. They're going to come back. They're going to miss a field goal or like throw a pick because their quarterbacks are ass or fumble. Do something stupid, or it'll be the other way around where we we come back. I think it's gonna be a close game.
This nigga's full of shit, bro. He's lying because if we go make these bets up there, he's gonna take the Chargers and buy half a point and make it 2 damn away. So we could just all we gotta do is just win by a field goal. That's exactly what's gonna fucking happen.
All right,
go off, King.
What are your guys' picks? The over under in this game is 40.5. Mind you.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie, dog. No disrespect. I think I got the Raiders money line.
Okay. Oh, the Raiders money line. Okay. Can you explain your reasoning?
I think it's a matter of similar to week 1 in college football, but you got these bad teams who are getting up to prove a point on their showcase, right? And I do think that the Raiders probably care more about beating y'all than y'all care about beating the Raiders.
Do you know what happened the last time we played the Raiders?
No, of course not.
Yeah. I think John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh all week has been talking about, hey, some of you niggas are still here from last year when they fucked y'all up. Don't let that happen again, or else.
What that mean? What's or else from Jim Harbaugh?
I'm gonna make your bitch wear khakis. If that's your take, I think you couldn't be more incorrect.
All right.
I know the Chargers want to run the ball, but it might be tough on the Raiders, man, because like the Raiders
I think people are casting some aspersions on what these coaches have done in the past, saying that they want to run the ball.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to run the
I
ball.
do think ultimately, like again, I'm saying, I think ultimately on the year y'all will be the better team than them. But I think you got Gardner Minshew kind of proves the point that he is a QB1 in this league. You got Antonio Pierce trying to prove that hey, it's not just the splash in the fans of momentum that I picked up as the interim last year with the coach being fired and all that.
But it is
actually
Antonio Pierce need an extension. That nigga in debt, remember?
I don't know about
you need to coach it. He's coaching for his financial freedom.
So I do think the Raiders have more things in here going for them that they need to prove. And I think they probably will get up for this one game and splash y'all.
All right. I'll take that back. I'm taking the Chargers -7.
There we go.
I think
there he is.
I think whatever Blake says, I think the opposite of. And
That's
clearly we were about to drum these niggas. They beat us 63-21 or whatever the score was last time we played. I cannot imagine that anybody in that locker room is about to take this lightly. I think we're going out there and putting our foot up their asses.
Shout out Marcus. We got him.
I will say this. If you live in a place where you can do player props, whatever the over is on Devontae Adams receptions, take it. I am willing to bet he has 18 receptions this game.
18 catches, 70 yards.
It might be 150. He'd be fucking us up. He was mad about them like
them tweets
on the Pop-Tarts thing. They had him like as a garbage can thing or whatever. I know that Gardner Minshew is gonna be like, well, shit, we only got one person I could throw it to. Devontae Adams about to have 16, 17 catches.
You got two tight ends, Mayer and Brock Bowers. That's the point.
You know, whatever Devontae's over is, take it. Put $100 on it. Thank me later.
All right.
I will come back and talk about that next week. Jamal, what are you taking here?
Oh, I got the Chargers at -3.
Okay.
I think it'd be a competitive game, but they can win my touchdown.
About to hit you with a chair.
Yeah.
We got week 1 that was clearly planned out 2 years ago. The Broncos are going to Seattle again. Not sure why. Not sure how this happened again. The Broncos are +6 point dogs.
Give me the Seahawks
to cover.
Yeah, -6. Yeah, I'll take them to win by a touchdown.
So I've
Broncos suck ass, bro. Them New Jerseys are ass. Patrick Surtain just got paid. Shout out to him. Real nigga. He's nice. Congrats on getting the best corner contract ever. But that defense isn't as good as it used to be anymore. I don't know what the fuck they expect from their 32-year-old rookie. And I don't really think their weapons are that good.
They got a 32-year-old rookie?
Yeah, they got Bo Nix. That nigga old as fuck. That nigga played 227 college games somehow. But
he did play a lot.
Yeah, they played a lot. He played against Justin Herbert in college.
So you saying he was when he was on that Oregon team, he was backing up Jeremiah Masoli?
He was backing up Dennis Dixon. That's how old that thing is.
Shit, that's crazy.
But no, like fucking dude. The Broncos, like, in their Javonte Williams, I feel like we kind of still like thinking that like he might be the guy before the ACL injury, and he doesn't look like that. He's just whatever.
Shit.
Jerry Jeudy is mid, and he's gone. Cortland Sutton is kind of mid. He's okay. He's kind of like a damn. Nah, fuck Tyrell. I don't even say. He's kind of like Applebee's. Like, he's cool, but it's whatever. Yeah, I'm not in love with their offensive weapons like that. Shout out to Philip Lindsay though. But yeah, give me the Seahawks. And the Seahawks are at home too. And the Seahawks
I do feel like Seattle's a better team. But I will say out here the conversation has been they feel like this is gonna be a lot closer. They think that with the Seahawks wearing throwbacks this weekend, it's they're just trying to fire up that old AFC West heat, and they think the Broncos are gonna do it too. But I do believe Seahawks will win this game.
Yeah. They low-key got some talent on defense.
I don't hate the Broncos covering though.
Okay.
Hey, this is crazy. So Bo Nix is
29.
He's 25.
9.
He was a freshman at Auburn when Derek Brown, the tackle from the Panthers, was a senior, but Derek Brown is 26.
Oh.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, Derek Brown is young then.
Yeah, and has also been in the league. Yeah, he's been in the league for 5 years now.
Derek Brown just got like a huge contract.
Yes, he did.
It was a first-round pick. Yeah, man, get this old nigga out of here, bro. That nigga ain't finna come to Seattle and win, man. Fuck out of here, bro.
I don't know. That might be the perfect person to come to Seattle and win if you really think about it.
Man. Shout out to the dude they just drafted, Freak Man, from Texas, Byron Murphy. He on his ass.
Great party thrower.
Yeah, for sure.
And the balls too.
Hey,
Blake,
niggas, I need my dick ate from the 20th through the 23rd.
Blake, have you figured out what my name on this episode means yet?
That's a Jadakiss album, right?
Yeah.
I know you've never listened to a Jadakiss album, so let me go look.
I'm trying to think. Kiss of Death. Is that the?
But no, it's not Wario.
All right. Kiss of Death, the second or the last Kiss
Nigga,
is the third album.
None of that matters. What's track 6 on Kiss?
Oh Lord, it's a callback. Yikes! No, I'm not acknowledging it. Go on to the next.
This shit. I'm gonna look it up. Go on to the next one.
Next, we have the Commanders going to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Commanders are plus 3.5. I wouldn't bet money on this game ever, but give me the Buccaneers to cover.
Why is Jadakiss as hard as it gets?
Why?
Lord. Okay.
Why, Bobby?
We said Commanders and Buccaneers.
Commanders going to play the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. They are plus 3.5.
I'll say this. So I do like the Bucs winning this game, but I want the over on points total for this game. I think that might be a shootout.
42.5. Yeah, I could see that. Like 42.5. It never sounds like a lot when you're saying it out loud, but yeah, if both teams can score 24 points, we're good money.
It's 3 tutties each, and then one team kicks the field goal.
Yeah, we're good money. I like that.
I don't know, bro. I kind of like Tampa defense. I don't know if the Washington gonna be able to score like that. Nigga, they still got a terrible old line.
But even the Washington just scores 21 and Tampa scores 28. Like,
okay,
it's over.
They'll cover, yeah.
And that's not saying their defense is bad if they give up 21 either.
Yeah. I agree.
The Commanders literally got 2 niggas on defense. The 2 interior, Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen. Because they gave up their DNs.
Bobby Wagner.
Can't believe that
matters.
Bobby Wagner, okay, yeah.
He cooked last year. Say he's old.
He's old as fuck.
But he's been cooking. He ain't slowed down.
Is he good or he just put up some counting numbers? He just racked up some tackles.
No, we don't like counting numbers. That's crazy.
Paul Posluszny fan doesn't like counting stats.
Hey,
no, Josh Allen fan don't like counting stats. That's crazy.
No, sacks and tackles are different.
Oh,
and I can explain that. For sure.
One's a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. You're right.
Yeah, one's more important because you could have a safety on the worst defense to stack up a bunch of tackles. Like, no, nigga, that nigga's just always on defense. He's the last line of defense.
Are you describing Jonathan Cyprian right now?
My nigga.
Do you want the facts about are you going to accept the non-counting stats when I tell you them about Bobby Wagner?
No, you tell me. Go ahead.
Are they nerd facts? I don't know. I got to know.
No, hey, it don't matter.
Okay, he had an 82 overall grade on PFF last year, a 91.5 run defense grade, a 75.1 pass rush grade, but only a 60 coverage grade.
Yeah, no, we spread them out. Pause. Change direction and cover some niggas. That's what we gonna do. I need an OC job, bro. I'm tired of you niggas been holding me back.
Yeah, like I told you, I've been watching the Pat McAfee show, and like they don't say pause on there, and I don't know who's saying it, but somebody will say something like they were talking about the Guardian cast today.
Yeah,
and Chuck Pagano was like, "Hey, do you think somebody can get their fingers in there?" And somebody not on camera said, "Hey, relax." I was fucking crying.
Can I get my fingers in there? It's crazy.
What a name, Chuck Pagano.
That's a white boy pause.
Say, hey, buddy.
All right, what's the next game? But yeah, I got the Bucks to cover.
Oh,
this next line has been perplexing me all week. The Cowboys are plus 2.5 on the road in Cleveland.
Hey, relax.
There is no way that the Browns are better than the Cowboys, is it?
No,
they're not.
I mean, their quarterback is. I guess I can't get past Deshaun Watson.
If he could just be decent and like that defense, like I mean, all the Cowboys got is CD and Dak.
I don't care what happens.
And Trevon Diggs.
Yeah, I don't care what happens this game. I'm purely just checking our group chat. This is all I care about for this game.
It will certainly be chaos.
It's two of the most irrational individuals.
I'm glad I could bring these people into your life. Yeah. I can bring them into mine though.
Yeah, now give me the Browns at home, dog. I'll take them at 2.5.
Yikes! Oh, like
I'm taking the Cowboys plus 2.5.
I think the Cowboys are the better team here too, but
yeah,
I wonder how much of this 2.5 favorite that the Browns have has to do with them believing that Deshaun Watson really can't be that bad. But like literally anytime someone else got to play quarterback for that team last year, they were better. So I don't like it's like
I'm in that same boat with Deshaun Watson that I'm with Aaron Rodgers, where it's like I don't know how we could just have the mindset that like, oh, it's gonna be okay. If he can be decent, he's had 3 shots at being decent in 3 years, and he has not been decent once.
But that's the thing. If Watson played like Rodgers did 2 years ago, the Browns would probably be a pretty good team.
Correct.
Nigga, they were Super Bowl bound. That defense was so filthy last year.
Yeah, he's a net negative though. It seems like he forgot how to throw.
That conscience, man. All them self-inflicted hand jobs.
The worst thing too, last season he went 5-1. So on paper it looked good. He had 171.
God damn, tomorrow's gonna suck.
1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 picks in 5 games or 6 games. Yeah, I don't like it. All right, yeah, we can speed run these last couple. I'm taking the Cowboys 2.5. I'm taking the Cowboys money line, and I like the over. Over's 41 points. Give me everything.
This game might get ugly, but I hear you. I don't hate it. I'd probably just stay away.
Yeah, I got the Browns if I was to pick.
Fair.
All right. Sunday night, we got Rams going to Detroit, playing in the Dome. Matt Stafford going back home. The Rams are plus 4.5 points on the road to the Lions.
Lions to cover. This shit might get ugly.
What is the weakness of the Lions? Is there one?
It was the secondary last year, but like I know it's probably still considered the secondary because they got some young players back there. Because I know Deion Branch is moving from like their nickel to like the safety because they drafted Rakestraw and they drafted Tyrion Arnold. So I know they got 2 rookie corners on the outside this year.
Yeah, I think I'll probably still take the Lions. I do think this is going to be a shootout. That 52.5 where the points are supposed to be on this is probably accurate. I still might even do over.
And we got to see how that Rams run defense looks because I know I think their 2 of their better defenders have gone. Like Aaron Donald retired, and they traded what's my man's name, the linebacker Ernest Johnson. Yeah, he got traded.
Ernie Sims, that's an old ass player.
Yeah,
that was crazy. I will say, I mean, they played in the playoffs. It was 23-24 in Detroit. Basically, the
that game was that close.
Yeah, 24-23. It was an overtime game. Yeah, I like the Rams to cover it. 4.5 is a lot. I don't think the Rams are going to be terrible. 4.5 is one of the biggest spreads of the week.
They can win by a touchdown. Yeah, this week,
3.
Get this money this week on.
It's the 4th biggest spread of the week, other than this next one that I'm about to read to you guys. I'm taking the Rams to cover.
Detroit.
The next game is Vegas has the 12-win Jets going into San Francisco playing the 49ers at plus 4.5 points.
Yeah, probably over on the Niners.
Yeah, I'm taking the Niners in the points. I don't know if the game will be high scoring. I can just see the Jets not doing shit. I don't know. I'm talking a lot of Aaron Rodgers shit this year. I know I've been bad.
What they say happened to Greenlaw, man? He healthy?
He tore his Achilles in the Super Bowl, nigga. That nigga's not playing this year.
It was 6 months ago.
Mace lost 70 pounds in that same amount of time. He come back.
That's crazy.
That nigga lose 70 pounds.
That was him because of the knee.
He said fruit, veggies, and
What's
water.
the spread? What's the point spread for this one?
4.5.
Damn, that's kind of low.
That's kind of low.
I thought they'd be a little more favorite than that at home. They're making a tough week one. You know what, man? Give me the 49. I'll take the 49ers to cover at 4.5. Fuck it.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that.
All right.
Well, that's it. We've covered the week. We'll be back next week to see who was ass, who was good. We'll have a lot to say, hopefully with some fantasy dubs across the board.
Man,
First
we would talk
week.
about college football, but man, we're out of time and we've been here way too long and it's late.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
I forgot about that.
ACC still within reach. All the best teams over there lost. So,
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cheer for the Longhorns with my dad this year.
Hey, that quarterback for Boston College was fucking y'all up.
He
was out there. Zip, 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 zip.
Joe Montana too.
DJ
carries for 73 yards.
I got to steal his nickname for Donnie, but DJ, you ain't even know it sucked, man. So, man, god damn it, he is stanky.
Oh no!
If we don't bench him or go we gotta do something. But
there may not be a better option in the building.
There's always a better option.
I think based on what happened last year, probably was not just always a better option.
Oh, that bitch transferred James Blackman. I don't even know where he went, bro.
Bring back Francois, man. He still got a year left.
Nigga, no, he does not. Nigga's 28.
Got that Kobe year.
James Blackman played for the Miami Dolphins.
What?
James Blackman plays for the Miami Dolphins. It says.
Oh shit. Okay, I thought he was in college. Oh, all right. Well, whatever.
Not no more.
Yeah, but fuck college football. I like Texas over Michigan. That's all I got about college football this week.
Gonna be a game.
Who's Florida State play this week?
Man, episode 165. Blake, I just noticed your name. You're you're an idiot.
That's a good cereal.
Yo, tell me I watched Blame It on the Streets the other night on YouTube. I was bored.
The YG movie?
Yeah, that shit's only 30 minutes.
Not the bar seat.
Yeah.
They shot my baby's bar seat. Oh, y'all play Memphis. They about to fuck y'all up.
All right, relax.
We got Eastern Michigan, bro.
Dynasty.
Who y'all play this week, Tyrell? You son of a bitch.
I don't know.
Hopefully not comp. We get back in that win column.
Nah, we got like 6-7 weeks before we play an actual good football team.
Oh
yeah, we play Nichols this week.
There you go. Get back in that column.
Nichols.
Twins?
Nah, they're the Alabama punching back. That's the get right game for the SEC.
That's crazy.
Bad getters. All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.